Welcome back to another episode of Two Guys One Gamepad. It's another recap episode as both of us, myself Sig and Rogel, are enjoying holiday breaks with our family. Today's episode is my top three, Sig's top three episodes from season 2. Starting off strong with one, and there's a theme to this. Starting off with strong with one that just absolutely tormented Rogel, but man, was it some fun. Starting at number 3, episode 40. Can he accurately guess what AI is generated? Welcome back to another episode. We are here again with the one and only Sig and his companion, partner, pet over there, Rogel. He's here.
Were you gonna call me a fucking puppet?
Puppy, but yeah.
Bitch.
Anyways, we're back for another episode, as always, every Tuesday and Thursday night, each week, until we say otherwise. Tonight's going to be a little different. Or this episode's going to be a little different.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of different? I don't fucking know. It's whatever. You'll understand in a second. What's going to happen is I'm going to torture Rogel.
Like every fucking episode.
So what that means, it's a game night episode. He's so happy. He hasn't said anything, but he's so happy. You can see the visual. He's so happy. He's clapping his hands. He's yanking on himself. He's just having a ball over there.
I'm yanking on myself.
Yeah, that's what you do. It's fine.
I'm because I jerk off and be myself now. Is that what we do now?
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
This is a very easy premise to understand. I have 12 AI generated images. I'm going to show you an image. You have to guess based off the category of which I give you. I'm not just going to throw up the image and be like, hey, guess this fucking thing out.
Oh boy.
But I'm going to send you an image. You can look at it and let me know what you think the answer is. There's no punishment, so I know the fucker doesn't have any more nasty ass flavored sodas. I do. He doesn't. I do. He doesn't. I have 2. He has none. What I'm saying is he only bought a 4-pack. I have a 6-pack, but whatever. Neither here nor there.
A 6-pack that I bought. Just make it clear. I have 6-pack that I sent you. I need to buy 2 more. We made it clear.
He did buy it. I didn't buy it. He bought it.
Yeah, exactly.
Which means he didn't buy himself a 6-pack, even though he knew I had a 6-pack because he bought it. Therefore, he says failure from the get-go.
They only have 4 flavors where I went. I did bought your shit off Amazon. You shut your damn mouth.
So you're telling me you couldn't buy yours off of Amazon?
No, because I had what I needed here. I can go buy 2 more.
So this is going to be based upon video games, comics, wrestling. So yeah, let's get into it. And you're gonna have to kind of watch this on our YouTube channel to get the full immersion of it. But the sound effects, I'm sure, are gonna be amazing. So we're gonna do this anyways, and if it's a bust, I won't ever do this again on a podcast episode. We'll save it for a YouTube exclusive. So the only question at hand is Rogel ready? It doesn't fucking matter if he's ready. You ready? Let's go. All right. Number 1.
It's a good place to start.
Well, I have to rename it to make sure you don't see the name. I don't know if it shows up on Discord what the name is for you. So this one, I'm going to categorize as close to home. You should know this one. Business? I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know what am I like.
Do you see the image?
I see it. I'm looking at it, and it's 3 dudes looking at a TV and 2 are playing video games. I don't know quite. What am I supposed to guess?
What do you think this is? What do you think the name? What name generated this image?
Oh, okay. I get what you're. Okay.
Can be taught.
Holy fuck. This is stupid.
If you need a hint, I have a hint for all these, but I literally just have one. So don't ask for more than one. I have one. Come on.
All right, hint for this one.
You want the hint?
Yeah.
It is named after a podcast. It's named
after
a podcast. So it's a podcast title, name, brand, whatever you want to call it.
named after a podcast. This is stupid. Why do we do this?
While he's thinking about this is going to be a shorter episode than normal. I only have 12 images that I'm going to show him.
You think it's going to be short?
And I'm going to put a time limit on him because we got shit to do. We really don't, but I'm going to put a time limit on him anyways.
I don't know.
There's 2 of them. They're playing video games.
There's 3 of them. Only 2 are playing video games.
That's literally what I just said. There's 2 of them playing video games.
I mean, if it's 2 guys, 1 gamepad, I'll be fucking mad.
I need your guess on what you think this is.
2 guys, 1 gamepad.
It is 2 guys, 1 gamepad.
That's fucking dumb. Why is there a 3rd guy there?
I don't know. Ask the AI. I don't have fucking control over that. God. Jerk. I'm going to take the chance and...
That was dumb.
Upload this. Hopefully it doesn't show the name. Alright, there's image number 2. So this is a mashup. I typed in 2 things to get this. One of them should be like a dead giveaway, because if you don't fucking get it from one of them, that's like...
I mean,
I'm
obviously
sorry.
Spider-Man.
Yes. Who is the second, or what is the second? What did I mash up with Spider-Man to get this image?
Do I need 2 names, like Spider-Man and...
Yeah. You need 2 entities, 2 people, 2 things, 2 names, 2 nouns. What got mashed up with Spider-Man to get this image? Come on, Geppetto.
I'm looking at the shit in his chest and I can't fucking tell.
On his chest is a spider.
It's a weird looking spider.
I still have a hint too, so just FYI. If you can't think of anything, I'm not promising these hints are amazing. These are just hints I have written down. So, sorry.
No, I'm gonna need a hint.
Classic horror movie.
Van Helsing.
Nope.
Okay.
Classic horror movie. Classic slasher, maybe? Even though I don't watch much
Freddy?
horror and slasher, so I can't give you...
Like
I don't
Freddy.
know.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean...
No, it's Freddy.
Spider-Man?
Yeah. It's Spider-Man mashed with Freddy Krueger.
I don't get the horror movie.
The hat is the only thing that's Freddy. The hat is literally the only thing that AI told me is Freddy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just... That one's... I was looking at the spider, like, to see if there's anything, like, giveaway of the spider. Like, there's nothing.
Nope.
It just has a shit ton of legs to it. Like, it doesn't make any sense to, like, give away Freddy. Like, even the hat isn't, like, complete, but obviously
No.
AI generated. It's not going to be perfect.
They ran really hard with the
Okay.
Spider-Man. All right.
Yeah, extremely hard.
So
They didn't even diminish his face at all either.
No, that was kind of the upsetting part, because like I've ran that AI probably like 6-7 different times, and it's pretty much the same thing. It may have been like a symbiote version of Spider-Man, but there was no real Freddy coming through other than a hat, or like there was one that had 3 claws, and I was like, that could be Wolverine. That's too misleading. All right. The only category I'm going to get with this one is wrestling.
What is this?
Or wrestling show there. I'll make. Yeah, wrestling
show?
Yeah. I don't know if the clue would help you at all either, so just kind of FYI.
Wrestling show. Meaning like Raw or something like that?
Like a wrestling show.
Oh, okay.
It could be like Raw, SmackDown. It could be a pay-per-view. It could be indie circuit. It could be another promotion show. Yeah. It's a show. It's a wrestling show. And I don't know if the clue would help you at all either. So like, maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. I don't know.
Yeah, give me I want to hear your clue.
Alternative mainstream option.
It could have just fucking beat my head against the wall and come up with that too.
I was sure that would be like a great clue because that'd be great. I also know what it is, so. I thought that was a good option. I'm sure there's somebody that has to be listening that's screaming now. Like, Roggle's fucking stupid.
I'm sure they scream that all the time, but fuck them. I don't.
Disregard what I'm typing in Discord. I'm just putting the
The
answers to the previous ones.
the pictures are definitely throwing me off. I know they're AI generated, so it's like those are what's really throwing me off, and then the weird ass words that are everywhere, or broken words. I have no like
Alternative mainstream option.
AEW.
There we go. Like I said, I thought that would be a dead giveaway.
I mean, you said alternative like, oh, AEW, but I was like, there's no way it's that easy.
Okay, have you ever seen the like being elite, like that, the font they use and everything? I think that's what it's trying to mimic, is that being elite font, because that's the first thing I thought of was elite. So, anyways, let's go back to comics.
So,
Two Worlds Collide comic book edition.
Deadpool and Aquaman.
Yeah. That doesn't look like Aquaman, but that looks like Deadpool.
Yeah, I mean, Deadpool stood out first. To be honest, it looked like both were Deadpool, just alternate Deadpools.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's on his back, but
it looks like a sail to a boat.
Kind of like an anchor, or I don't know, but like the blonde hair on the blue looking Deadpool and the seahorse legs.
Aquaman has red hair in this one, but yeah, the blonde is like part of its armor or whatever.
Yeah, I don't. It is like seahorse legs.
Look, I tried Aquaman versus Deadpool, and Aquaman, no matter how many times I generated it, never came out holding like a trident or anything. It just looked stupid. So even AI thinks Aquaman is stupid.
Well, even like, look at Deadpool's arms. Like what? Like his hands. Like what the fuck?
It's baby Deadpool. He got cut off.
It's weird.
Oh, no. All right. Like some of these may be like super easy. Some of these may be like, I know there's one of these I'm gonna save that's just so fucking hard. All right. Okay. Are you gonna let me drop this damn image? There we go. This is franchise.
Call of Duty.
Yeah. So I thought some of these would be super easy.
I was like, what? I'm gonna say Call of Duty. He's like, no, Battlefield. Fuck you. Like, this son of a bitch.
So Battlefield came up with something completely different. Never came up with soldiers at all.
Okay.
All right, and then let's go again. This should be a really easy one. If you don't get this one, I'm going to like straight up drive to Iowa and just punch you in the dick.
Mario Kart.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with Luigi's arms, but our hands.
It's supposed to be Mario. I don't know why he's green.
It is Mario.
That's Mario.
Supposed to be Mario. Okay.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I don't know what the hell's going on with this shit, but okay.
I don't fucking know either.
This.
All right, and then you have. Oh, let's go with. I have a few easy ones.
Oh yeah, because these have all been easy. Transformers.
I need a specific. That's the title. I need a specific Transformer.
Oh, you need specific. Megatron. If that's Optimus, it's fucking horrible. I mean, now I could look at it. No, fuck Megatron.
No.
Is it Starscream?
No.
Starscream.
Well, to be fair, I guess I should say specific because it's not. Yeah, the clue is not specific. It's hard. It's a Transformer, but you're not. I'm not looking like for Optimus Prime. If you catch my drift.
Decepticon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I don't know how to phrase it without giving it away. And disregard me typing the word bad Transformer because I'm not going to attempt to spell Decepticon on Discord. I will worry about it later. Had an issue.
I was like, it's fucking Megatron. I was like, no, wait, if it's not, then it's a shitty looking Optimus.
Megatron brought me a Jumbotron, but bigger.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
Same with like Optimus Prime. It generated a Prime looking bottle. It's like, oh, great. Okay. I think this one's easy. Video game.
Pokemon.
Yeah. I try to throw a few Nintendo ones in there going, he should know these. He should know these.
Shit. Oh, fuck. Grease.
What?
What the fuck? Safari. What the fuck? Wait, what? Horizon.
No.
Sunset.
No.
Swamp Thing. I don't know what the fuck do I do with this? Okay, cool. Good job, Bob Ross. I'm proud of you.
It is a video game. I will tell you that.
Oh, it's a fucking video game?
Yeah, it's a video game.
What the? Is there anything in here that will give it away of what it is?
If you look closely enough, yes.
The fuck am I looking at?
On YouTube, y'all can see Ruggles wannabe mustache.
No fucking. Oh yeah.
He has as much of a mustache as I have hair on the back of my calf.
I don't. Funny story. I don't grow fucking facial hair that well.
Me neither.
Fuck you. You-
I just shaved too.
I haven't shaved in like a week. I was really good in the military. I had to fucking shave that often. I had to weigh a lot of shit.
I just shave like 2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah, you're one of those guys. What the fuck is like? How you get Turok? What the fuck can I get? What? This is a shitty fucking picture. It's a video game. Oh, okay, cool. It's a video game set in the wilderness, a mountainous terrain. What do you mean, kind of? It's fucking woods and mountains.
Yeah, in the video games, you kind of played in the woods and mountains at some points. I still have a hint, by the way, that
What's your hint?
we play this.
Warzone.
It's Warzone. Warzone 1, to be specific. The generation is based off of the original Warzone map, according to AI.
No.
It is. I didn't say it'd be perfect. I'm just saying that's.
I mean, I want to be like, oh, King Kong versus Godzilla, Kong Skull Island.
That's probably the last thing the AI had. All right. Let's go. We have 3 more. I have 1 super easy one. And 2 other ones.
Oh, okay. Let's go with the 2 other ones.
Okay.
Let's end on your easy one. Fuck you. What is this bullshit? Like,
Yeah, shut up. Let me give you. Shut the fuck up. The category.
Jeffrey Dahmer fucking shit did you give me? Yeah, whatever.
This is a wrestler.
No, it's
A
not.
big name wrestler. And the clues no. I mean the picture is no help, by the way.
Oh, that's cool.
I know. I've stared at this one like 100 times, going, I don't know how I'm gonna make this work. So, yeah.
The picture is no help.
I mean, when you find out who it is, you're like, this is stupid. Doesn't even look like him.
Austin Theory.
No.
What? Do you have a hint?
Kind of. It's not like amazing hint. You want it?
Yeah, the picture didn't help me.
It's a wrestler who has wrestled in both promotions, WWE, and is currently over in AEW.
John Moxley.
Yes.
It looks just like him.
The funny thing is I didn't type John Moxley to get this picture.
What would you put?
Dean Ambrose.
I mean, now that once you said yes, it does look like him.
I don't think he does. I mean, I guess in the early days. But
Anyway.
All right. Easy one.
In an AI show, well, the easy one. Ninja Turtles. Donatello.
No, just TMNT.
Obese, retarded Donatello.
I literally just typed in.
Hey,
T-
you guys!
Typed in TMNT. And I got that.
What the fuck is that? Guys, I'm the smart one. I'm Donnie. I got this. Let's go. We're good.
Doesn't it? Okay, so if you look at the hand, doesn't it kind of make you think of Take my hand. It's my strong hand.
Take my strong hand. What is on his back?
Everything.
Is that another
Fucking
arm?
everything.
What is that purple thing in the back? Is that another arm? He has hair on his arms.
He has a hairy turtle shell. I don't fucking know.
Why does he have hair chest?
You see his eyes though? It's like one squint.
Yeah, like yeah. And
I need help.
his teeth are halfway. And like, okay, cool. This is an intro that didn't make it.
This is one of the rejects.
Yeah, I'm Ninja Turtle, guys. I do it. I'll be okay. We got it covered. He's probably the new one.
All right, maybe the last one. This is image number 12, but we'll see if it's the last one.
After that one.
I may decide to give you one more. I don't know. We'll find out.
All right. What the fuck is this? That the Ninja Turtle one was bad, but you gave me this. What the fuck is that? Is that? What the fuck? His head looks like a female body part. What the fuck am I looking at? Cool. I'm just gonna shit on a piece of paper, rub it around, and say, "Hey, what did I just create?"
Hey,
What
you can't
is this?
you can't use that comment. You've already used that on one where like I smudged video game images.
What is this? This is what AI gave you?
Yeah, this is what AI gave me.
What in the fuck is up with his head?
Disregard the rope going through his knees and everything.
No, I'm over that. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck's going on with the samurai haircut he's got going on and clitoris mouth. Like I don't understand.
You wouldn't know what that looks like.
I've never found it, but I don't know. It's a myth.
It's not.
What the fuck is going on?
Some of us know what we're doing.
Are you? I honestly have no idea what I'm looking for here. Is this a wrestler, a promotion, a video game,
Wrestling.
a dyslexic ability?
Wrestling.
It's a wrestler.
No, wrestling.
Promotion.
Yeah. TV show, promotion, whatever you want to call it, brand. I don't know. It's wrestling. Before you think, it's not Impact Wrestling, regardless of it looking like Impact.
I want to say SmackDown because somebody just smacked that shit out of that dude.
No.
My guess is Raw.
No.
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 So Raw dog the shit out of his face. Impact because they impacted the.
I just told you it's not Impact.
It should be. I really have no idea what I'm even looking at right now. Did you give me a clue?
No, I haven't given you a clue yet.
What clue do you have for this fucking train wreck?
Big 4 PPV.
Big. Oh, WrestleMania?
Yeah.
How in the fuck is that WrestleMania?
To be specific, 39.
Why? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, that's just why I typed to get that.
Whose body is that?
I don't know.
Was 39 last year?
This year.
This year?
Yeah, back in March.
What the fuck am I looking at? Like, I don't understand.
It's like a fucking train wreck, isn't it?
I don't understand what's up with the, like, literally he has.
Some of these AIs are trippy.
They're beyond trivial. Like, whose fucking body is that? Outside of the rigmarole fucking face they got going on, because I don't know what's going on with that. I have no idea.
It's not a person. It's just WrestleMania 39. That's literally why I typed in the AI generator too.
Because that definitely screams WrestleMania 39. I mean,
The four ropes don't give it away.
the fucked up, yeah. The distorted W above his head, but even that, like, nothing about this is WrestleMania
No.
at all.
No. Unless you did a video game or comic books, they were not very cut and dry.
Really?
I thought WrestleMania would provide a very unique one, but this was.
It's unique. You definitely got unique.
Yeah, that's not the word I would use, but yeah, it's something.
Yep.
It is something. Well, I gotta play around with a lot of these so many times.
Wow.
And we're not gonna do it on this episode, but we will have an episode at some point. Kind of what I did in a previous episode, which at the time of this recording you haven't listened to it, so you don't know. So I'm gonna tell you the gist of it. Secret: we record several episodes every week. I did an episode. They would have came out. Oh, what's this coming Tuesday from today's recording? Next week. 23rd. So the 23rd, May 23rd, whatever episode that is. I think it's like episode 37. I don't know. May 23rd. That doesn't sound right now. I said, but anyways, May 23rd's episode. I did an AI generation where I went through our season 2 episodes, and I would take. Let me just get this pulled up so I can have a more specific one. I would type into Google Bard, which is Google's experimental AI system that they're working on right now, and I would type in like top 5 or statistically most believable conspiracy theories was one of them, and it would give me. Google would come up with not only the top 5 conspiracies, but then would also summarize each one. It would give me information about it, and it wrote a script, basically. And I would do the same thing with like, I think top 5 wrestlers, top 5 music of all time, movies of all time, TV shows of all time. I did personal pet peeve, which was an interesting one. And what's the other one I did? I think I did 5, maybe 6 of them. Wrestlers? Did I say wrestlers already? But yeah, I did those, and it would generate this whole wonky script. And for the most part, AI will pull from known sources to configure facts, but at the same time it's pulling from multiple sources, so it may not come across as real. But yeah, top 5 grossing video games it came up with. I think maybe it was top 10 even. It had Minecraft at number 1, which is, like, if you go research, Minecraft is the top grossing video game of all time. However, it grossed $2.2 billion, and yet Pokemon Red and Blue grossed 2.5, but it's not above Minecraft, even though Minecraft has grossed less. So like the way it provides stuff comes across very wonky. Mm-hmm. And when you listen to the episode, you go back and listen to the episode, you can clearly tell in my voice, even where I'm like, this is stupid, this ain't fucking right. But we're gonna do another episode at some point where you and I are gonna use a probably chat GPT, and kind of come up with other just random shit as well. Of write me a script of would you rather, or give me would you rather clues or whatever like that, and see what it comes up with, along with images and songs and TV shows, and you can do so much with it. It's so funny. So I don't know if you've seen any of the Chat GBT videos going around where it's like,
No, I have no.
they're asking Chat GPT to respond to an email from a boss that's like degrading them, and say, please have a witty comeback for this email. And they upload the email into Chat GPT, and the AI configures like a really good comeback professionally, but then at the end fucks it all up by saying, oh, like there was ones like, I got in trouble for missing work for being sick because I was throwing up in my bathroom. Please respond to my boss with a proper response. And the gist of the Chat GPT was, it came up with like, oh, I'm so sorry that I had to miss work because I was bedbound due to throwing up all the time, and kind of explaining her illness. And then at the end of it, I'm also sorry that you have a lack of human compassion to understand what I, an AI system, can understand as basic human responsibilities of not getting other people sick. So if you are so uncompassionate, please respectfully go away. And she's like, I don't think I can send this in. I should probably leave that last little tidbit out. But a lot of fun stuff you can do with these AIs. And of course, TikTok has AI filters for like facial and images, which I've played around with a bit. So, lots of fun, and we should definitely do a AI one, because why not?
Yeah, I agree.
But that's neither here nor there. That'll be a future episode, probably like in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. From this recording, not from releases, because that may be like 2 weeks. Who knows? Yeah, you got all of them right pretty easily, except for Warzone and AEW. And 2 guys, 1 gamepad.
Mm.
Sorry.
I was thrown way off on what they even expect on the very first one.
Good. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah, I had no idea what to even guess.
And then hopefully I get around to uploading this to YouTube somewhere. Gotta get back to that. That's so much work. I don't even know.
You have time, you're good.
Not between streaming and this. Maybe next week with my kids out of school. But yeah, let us know what you think of this episode. Of course, you guys can't see it if you're listening to it, but go check it out. Google Bard, not paid sponsorship, just really cool AI to use that's free. So, but without further ado, thanks so much. Here's Rogel with his famous wannabe Lizzo catchphrase, because as he stated before, he came before Lizzo.
You bitch, I did. Way before Lizzo. She can't hold a candle.
Come on, Lizzo, please be on the show.
Yeah, come on. Go ahead. Bye, bitch.
All right, everyone. As you can tell, Rogel struggled to guess a lot of those AI generated images. That one we do have over on YouTube. I believe it's the full video edition. If it's not, tune into the live stream that's happening right now and catch it. But next up, from having Rogel guess AI generated images, number 2 on 6 Top 3 for season 2 is episode 56. Let's Play Jeopardy and Would You Rather. I'm telling y'all, you sense the theme? This episode, oh my gosh. Sit back and enjoy. You're going to love it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode. I'm Rogel. This is Sig, the guy that likes to torture me with all the other random bullshit he comes up with.
He's into BDSM. Don't let him lie.
And so why we... I don't even know what you're talking about right now. Talking out of your ass. And the reason I say that, because we're going to start off with the always fun and annoying torturous stuff that Sig likes to do, is ask me questions, random shit about Tetris and fucking janitors that own Nintendo. So yeah, we're going to get into that of just straight up trivia, Jeopardy style, random shit that's... So get ready for me yelling the entire podcast. of how
It'll be
much
a
bullshit he's gonna throw at me.
That'll be a shorter
I cussed
episode.
enough in the last 30 seconds, so it should be good. YouTube should love this one.
Yeah, that's fine. It'll be a short episode. All right, we will do this. This all I think this is by the same people we did last time. Jeopardy Labs. I'm not sure. Let me double check. 1 second. Yes,
I don't remember Jeopardy Labs.
you didn't do this. I fucking did this.
Oh, see, that's why I don't remember it.
All right, I will let you do. I'll let you pick your subject. You can have or focus for Jeopardy. You can do a music one, Fortnite, straight up trivia, fun trivia, all about Friends, TV show, all about Stranger Things, movies in general, animals, Disney, math, or if you have a different one in mind, I can search for it.
Do the
I think
Friends one.
Friends.
Friends, not Franz.
Friends.
France. Someone in France.
Friends. All right,
Let's do some from that one, then we'll pick another category after that. Let's try to do maybe 2, maybe 3 categories.
All right.
Depending how long they are.
Hold on. It tells me this is all about
confused.
Friends, but okay, here we go. It said this is all about the TV show Friends, but then it had like Emily and Tiana and Tina and Jessica. I was like, those people weren't in Friends.
No.
What? All right. So your 5 categories are actors, catchphrases, objects, babies / other, and miscellaneous. And there's 100, 200, 400, 600, 800, 1,000.
Okay. You want to share with me so I can
picture?
see it? Yeah.
Oh, but I'll shoot you a picture.
I'm going to shoot you what?
Fucker.
I'm so angry.
You can't use that one. You're a mess. I was highlighting something so that you see a hyperlink is all. All right. Just shoot this over to you. Fancy like that. Send it. Let's go.
We'll look at this one. We'll see. While we wait, let's do miscellaneous for 100.
Other, but yeah, miscellaneous. So I'm calling it because there's 2 others on here.
Oh, other. Okay.
So you said for 100 or 200?
100.
How many pages was in Rachel's letter to Ross during the episode, the one with the jellyfish? Should he's curious. That's the one where Monica gets stung by a jellyfish and Joey tries to pee on it. The being Chandler.
There was 12 pages. Front and back.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
18.
Fuck. 18, damn.
All right.
18
Next.
pages, front and back. I remember that one.
There's a good episode.
Next one. So am I negative 100 now?
Yeah, you're negative, bud.
Whatever. Meh. Give me actors for 100.
The last actor you meet in the first episode out of the 6 main actors.
The last actor you meet in the first episode?
Yeah, so of the 6 friends you meet,
Yeah.
Who's the last one you meet?
Out of the first episode.
Yes. Do you know their names?
Do you want the actual actor's name or their character name?
Character's name. So like Phoebe, Joey, name? Chandler, Monica, Rachel, Ross. So of those 6.
Yeah. I want to say it's Joey.
That's your final answer.
Yes.
Rachel.
And
I just
son of a
realized.
bitch.
I just realized.
These are not questions I like.
All right. Got the shit set up now. All right. Next one.
Let's do objects for 800.
For 800,
800.
the two objects Ross puts on / holds during a party that are Rachel's father's.
Cigarettes and sunglasses or glasses.
That is correct. I got sound effects. I forgot about those.
Oh, I didn't. Let's go with. Are you keeping track? I'm trying to keep track of it, but I'm not seeing. What the hell?
Yeah, that's my phone. My wife texts me.
Baby / other for 100.
What is the name of Ross's son?
Ben.
All night, baby. All night.
This is why I drink on the podcast.
It's not. That's just me. Next.
Catchphrases for 100.
Oh, I minimized it. No. I'm reading this verbatim, okay? We were on a break.
You want who said it? Is that what they're asking?
Yeah, whose catchphrase was that?
Oh, Ross. I hate you. Real quick, what have I done so far?
For 100, you've done actors, catchphrase, babies, and other. And then you've done objects for 800.
Okay. Just trying to keep up so I can go through here. All right,
Hit
let's
the edit
do.
button on the picture and just cross it out.
I'm doing. I'm so angry right now. Let's do other for 400.
Other for 400.
Yes.
Name the 6 main characters' full name in the show.
Fuck. Ross Geller, Chandler Bing, Rachel Green, Phoebe Buffet, Joey Tribbiani,
5 for 5.
and the same as fucking Ross's last name. I can't remember her first name.
I said all their names earlier too.
I know. It's fucking Monica Geller.
There we go. Yay. Right, I'm done with sound effects. That's a lot of work.
Son of a bitch.
Bounce back and forth between the two of those. Right, you're at 1,200 points.
And that was, which one was that one?
Other 400.
Okay. Let's do catchphrases for 400.
See, he's her lobster.
Phoebe.
That would be correct. Next. By the way, you're not answering these like Jeopardy is. Who or what? It's a question you format in order to answer the question.
Yeah, you're also not paying me the money they do either. Objects for 200.
Give you Skittles. Joey gets this stuck on his head.
A turkey.
Correct.
What is a turkey? What is a turkey on Joey's head?
It just be what is a turkey?
with glasses and a hat.
No, he adds that later. And that's technically Chandler to impress Monica.
Yes.
We're not old. Everyone shut your mouth.
Actors for 600.
All right, actors for 600. In the first episode, who does Rachel run out on at the altar?
Her fiance.
Need a name. I think the altar kind of gives it
What
away
the
that
fuck
was
is
a
his
fiance.
name? Can picture the fucker.
He's a dentist.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I can picture the entire conversation, everything she has. While little kid's sitting there and asks if he has plugs and everything else. What the fuck is his name?
I have to put you on a time limit here, sir.
I don't know his name.
Don't know?
Nope.
Barry.
Barry, damn it! Damn you, Barry!
Down to 1200 again.
Babies and other for 600.
Babies and others for 600. What answer did Rachel give regarding Chandler's job that lost her and Monica their apartment?
Oh, okay. You're talking about the game they had.
Yeah. So what answer did what job
For who?
did Rachel say Chandler had?
Oh fuck. Damn it.
I'll even have some leniency on this if you don't say it correctly.
It's a fucking Transponder.
Which one are you going with?
Transponder.
Yes. She thought Chandler's job was a
The
transponster.
transponder.
With a T. Back to 1800.
It's a transponder. It's not even a thing. Fuck, I've seen this show too many times. Other for 200.
AFV or AFN, definitely. Like I've seen this show.
Oh yeah,
fucking time for years. All right, which one did you say?
Other for 200.
Others for 200. Recite how Joey tries to speak French.
Wee boo boo. It's a well. He's got a few different ones. Like
it's that one, but you're not saying it right. Not wee poo poo. You are very close. 2 of the 3 words are right. So I will give you one last try. We is actually French. So I'm telling you, it's not we. Sounds like it, though.
I don't know. Then I'm trying to think if
this isn't how Jeopardy's played. The host does not help at all. But I can tell you, you would get it wrong purely based off of technicality.
yeah, but I don't know.
Flip it. It's not we. Flip the letter.
Ooh poo poo. Ooh poo poo.
No, it's not a W. Flip the letter. What does it
poo poo?
There we go. I'll give it to you if you know how to help.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Me poo poo. We is French.
I thought he said we though, not me.
No. Next. I'll watch the episode tomorrow because I'm sure I'm due for a binge. I gave you the credit for it. Just move on.
I think it's we. I think he actually gets that part right. Oh, anyways, next one. Forgot I'm waiting on me.
Yeah.
Fuck. Shut up. Babies and other for 200.
What is Rachel's daughter's name?
Which is also Ross's daughter.
Yeah. What is it?
The fuck is her name?
No, 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 no.
I don't know.
Sure, it's gonna get copyrighted somehow. You give up?
Yeah.
Emma.
Fuck. Damn it.
Next.
Actor for 400.
Who is Phoebe's first love?
Michael Rappaport.
Is that your answer?
I don't remember his name though in the damn show. No, who is it?
I'm taking the points away from you. David. He goes to
Oh,
Russia.
that's the guy that
Moscow,
fucking
yeah.
moves.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she met him. Yeah. Fuck beans. Forgot about that guy. Damn it. Son of a bitch.
Suela banana hammock.
Actors 200.
200. Who is not so secretly obsessed with Rachel? uh,
Not secretly obsessed with Rachel. Not secretly obsessed with Rachel.
in other words, who is blatantly obsessed with Rachel? And it's very obvious in all the shows, all the episodes.
I know who it is. I don't remember his name.
Which is funny because you don't like this guy in a different programming we watch. Every Monday and Friday. He holds an IC belt.
I'm fucking. I'm completely blank right now.
All right,
I can't think of the
I'm
fucking.
gonna take the points.
Yeah, tell me. Take it. 'Cause I don't.
Gunther.
Gunther. Okay. I had Gunther in my head, but I'm like, that's not right at all. Like, I'm not even like, that's not right. That's not that dude's name.
Well,
I can picture the fucking bright fucking bleach blonde hair.
Yeah.
And his obsession. I'm like, that's not his name. It's not Gunther.
It's Gunther. Rachel's the only one that doesn't realize he's obsessed with her.
Yeah.
All right.
It's weird.
Move on.
Okay. Let's go with other for 600.
All right. When Phoebe is craving meat while pregnant, what does Joey do?
He stops eating meat.
I need more. Until when? How long does Joey?
Until they meet again.
He could be a little bit more specific because yes, he does give up meat eating, but you're missing the other half of this. How long?
Is it until he gets a sandwich?
No. What does he promise Phoebe that he'll do? He'll stop eating meats until.
I can't remember. I know what it is, but I can't remember.
The fucking question said, when Phoebe is craving meat while pregnant, what does Joey do? Joey promises to give up meat eating until
she has the baby.
Yeah, until Phoebe's not pregnant. I'll give it to you, but you're fucking terrible. Terrible.
But they don't make it until she's not pregnant. That's what I was looking for.
No. It was just, what does Joey promise to do? He promises to give up meat.
Oh, I was thinking of an event, like until what point do they break down and do it?
You're overthinking it.
I was.
Nux.
Let's do actors for 1,000.
Actors for 1,000. What is the career of Phoebe's first husband?
Husband?
Yes. So when they all find out she's married to this guy.
Real husband or
She's legally married to this person.
okay. Fuck. Can't picture who she fucking married to.
I can't think of the actor's name, but I can definitely remember this episode when they all find out and they're like, "You're married?" Well, yeah, but he's gay, and he finds out he's not gay. He was just confused as a teenager because all the boys he grew up with were that way.
Yeah, I can't remember what he did.
All right, I'm taking the points.
Take it.
He's a Canadian ice skater who married Phoebe to get a green card.
I couldn't remember what he. I couldn't remember the whole situation.
I was just looking for a Canadian ice skater. So.
What was his job? He was Canadian. Objects 100.
All right. All right. So objects for 100. Phoebe. Forgot about this episode. Phoebe finds this in her soda.
Finger. No, toe.
Closer with finger, but it's a digit. Specific finger.
Was it a thumb?
Yes, it was a thumb.
Okay, you can take the points away.
I gave you the point. That's fine.
No, fuck.
I don't want more points. Sorry, damn.
Babies and other for 400.
Babies and others. The reason Emily won't speak or see Ross.
He said Rachel's name was the altar.
Ah, very good. I was really thinking I was gonna have to tell you, or tell you to be more specific. All right, that third would be right.
Objects for 400.
Objects for 400. Chandler chokes on something at the ATM while the power was out.
Gum.
What did he choke on? It's a gun. Yep. Let me finish a fucking question. It's the only thing I have in this episode.
Catchphrases for 200.
How you doing?
Joey Tribbiani.
Next up, that'd be correct, by the way.
Actors for 800.
Clearing out actors. Who does Rachel meet in the hallway during a blackout trying to find the cat's owner? I need the name. You're at 1,900 points, by the way. So this can catapult you up to 2,700, or this can get you all the way back down to 1,100.
Yep. I don't know.
Who is Paolo? The Italian Paolo?
Yeah. Okay. No, I think for a second. Other for 600, 800, 800.
Others for 800.
Yes.
What awkward situation happens to Monica, Chandler, and Joey while on vacation?
The jellyfish sting. Chandler and Joey peeing on Monica.
Yeah. Monica is stung by a jellyfish, and Joey has to pee on her. Even though he says he's gun shy and he can't. Next up.
Catchphrases 600.
Pivot.
That's Ross. Moving the couch. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. All right.
Objects for 600.
Objects for 6. What does Monica have on her head when Chandler first says he loves her?
The turkey.
That's correct. The last time we
Other
played this, you did not do so well, and now you're doing very well.
other for 1,000.
For 1,000, what does the TV guy say instead of Chandler?
It says Chandler, but it says Chandler Bing.
No. The TV guide is addressed to who instead of Chandler? It says his title, his name, and his last name. Fuck. 10 seconds. It doesn't actually say Chandler at all. Need an answer.
Fuck, I don't know. I can't think of it.
Mrs. Chandler, L-O-R, Bong. Chandler Bong.
And I said Bing. I knew it was Bong. Damn it. Because that's his name. That's the, okay.
And it's Miss or Mrs. whatever.
Okay. Objects for 1,000.
Objects for 1,000. What is on top of the Geller Cup for football?
It's my favorite fucking episode. And I can't think of it now. I'm gonna be fucking negative.
No, you won't. You're at
Close.
2,100 right now.
Top of the Geller Cup is. Fuck. Fuck.
All right, you have 10
I can't even
seconds.
picture it. No, I don't know. I can't even picture
All right.
it.
A troll.
Oh, bitch! Fucking. Oh!
All right, so you have clear out actors, objects, and others. You have catchphrases for 800 and 1,000, and babies for 800 and 1,000.
Babies. 800.
All right, for 800, name the triplets Phoebe has for her brothers.
I have no idea. Wait, no, there's Chandler. Chandler.
And give you
Damn
partial
it.
points, so just know that it's an all or nothing thing.
Chandler. Son of a bitch.
Just be, you say Chandler.
I have Chandler. I know Chandler. Shit, I can't remember.
All right, so we're just gonna deduct those 800. The three names of the triplets are Chandler, Frank Jr., and Leslie.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes.
Are you ready?
Shit.
All right, so you have babies for 1,000, catchphrase for 800, and 1,000. Those are the last three that you have.
Give me babies and other for 1,000.
For 1,000, Monica and Ross's childhood dog's name. It's one dog.
Fucking know it.
But do you though?
Son of a bitch.
I would help you, but you're at 300 points right now, so I'm gonna let you sink or swim.
Fuck, I don't know. I can't think of it.
If I were to say, I'm not gonna give you the points, but if I were to say She's the wife of Goku. Would that mean
No.
anything? Oh, Chi-Chi.
No. Yes. Yes, it is
Negative
Chi-Chi.
700 points.
Catchphrases for 800.
Oh my God. I can't do her voice. That's way too high pitched for me. Oh my God.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck is her name? Nancy.
Is that your final answer? Just know, if you get this wrong, there is no way to win. It just kind of dawned on me. Had you been paying attention, you could actually see the answer in my fish tank. Gonna need an answer.
I'm gonna go with Nancy. That's all I can think of for now.
Can you see that answer?
No.
Who is Janice?
Fuck. Oh, son of a bitch.
All right,
Janice.
final one. Catchphrases for 1,000. What does Joey say about a moot point? I'm gonna be honest, this is like the only one I would not instinctually know. But now that I've read it, I was like, yes, that's true.
I don't know.
Let's go deep in this rabbit hole. You're at negative 2,500 and you have lost. The phrase is, yeah, it's like a cow's opinion. It just doesn't matter. It's moo.
Oh, fuck.
All right, so with friends, you did really well early on, but those last four literally just kicked your
Fuck
ass.
me. Damn it.
So you unfortunately failed. You got negative 2,500.
Shit.
All right, so we can do another one, or I will be nice and we can do a quick round. We'll wrap this all up with a few would you rather's from a TikTok account I follow that gives
Let's do some would you rather.
All right.
God,
Little tiki talkity yop. Let me mute my phone so we don't have to hear it.
Fucking.
All right. So, like I've described to you beforehand, the way this is done is that they somehow survey all these people. I don't know, but it's going to be a would you rather question. Would you rather do A or B? And then it gives a percentage of how many people would rather do A versus B. Understood? Glad you get it. So, all right. There's not too many on this account, so we'll just go. All right. Would you rather receive $1 million with an M right now, or flip a coin for $1 billion?
I flip a coin. I'm good where I'm at now. $1 million would be great, but I like the odds of the billion with a 50-50 shot.
I normally would be inclined, but I would take the million and literally go play the house game and investment game and
Which,
be
to be
set
honest,
for
it
life.
just says flip a coin. Never says what it lands on. I
Nope.
mean, how easy to flip a coin for $1 billion?
So you could lose or you could win.
But how? You're just flipping a coin. Never says if it lands on heads or tails.
No, but it would be one side would clearly say you win, the other side does not.
But never
All
said you have to check the landing
listen,
spot.
we're not playing with your stupid shit. Would you rather have an extra arm or an extra leg? By the way, that last question, 57% of people would rather have taken the million, leaving 43 only flipping the coin for a billion. So, have an extra arm or have an extra leg?
I would probably rather have an extra arm. I don't see the point of an extra leg. The extra
Yeah.
arm would allow me to carry more, do different things when watching TV, drinking something, eating something, changing channels,
That's not where I thought your
play,
headspace was going to go.
playing video games on the computer, multitask. Yeah, I would rather have extra arm.
I'm with you on that one. 87% of people said they would rather have an extra arm than an extra leg.
I don't see the
And
point of an extra leg.
the comments kind of say the same thing as you can do more with an arm than you could a leg.
Unless it was like one that grew like at my lower back and I could lean back and kind of relax as like a chair type thing, but that would hurt. I think maybe I don't know.
Would you rather have a unibrow or no eyebrows?
No eyebrows. Fuck that. I'm not having a caterpillar across my face. You can take it. I will have whatever that thing is called where there's no hair on their face or
That's how you are right
no,
now.
no. I have eyebrows. There's some things here.
Got month-old stubble. On your
Give
face.
me another month, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and you'll see something. If I get really close to the camera. No, to take my fucking take everything. I don't care. No, I'm not doing that shit.
I agree. 56% of people said they would rather have a unibrow than an eyebrow.
Fuck that. No, no fucking way.
No. Would you rather be the shortest person in the world, i.e., your life, or be the tallest person in the world?
No, I'm not being the shortest person. That's for damn sure. I would probably rather be. Well, hold on. Let me think about this.
How much shorter is the shortest person compared to you?
Oh, like by a good foot and a half. Because what are they? 3 foot? 3'7", 3'8"? And we're talking like ones that can walk.
Just FYI, the world's shortest person is 2 feet 1.6 inches.
They able to like.
He's
Not
20
like no.
years old and he's an Iranian person. I'm not gonna attempt to even say his name because I'm just gonna butcher it, and we don't need to get me in any more trouble. So you'd be at least 2 feet or under.
I would rather be small, the smallest person.
No,
No fucking way. You're getting me to be 8 foot fucking tall.
rather be the
No
tallest
chance in
person.
hell.
Rather be the tallest person.
You know how fucking
77%
uncomfortable
of
that would be?
people. You know how uncomfortable it'd be the size of football. 77% of the people said they would rather be the shortest person. Only 23 said they prefer to be the tallest. All right. Would you rather never have to sleep again or never have to eat again?
I'd rather not have to sleep again.
See, this is the one that kind of gets me because it's like I enjoy food, so I want to be able to eat. But I could also, in theory, get so much more done if I didn't sleep.
And I could also have more
But
time
I
to
could
just
also
kind of
be
do what I want
skinnier
whenever else is asleep.
if I didn't eat.
You can work out whenever else is sleeping too. You can take
The
if you're
gym's
never
not
sleeping.
open after 10 here.
Well, there's other places around here that are 24/7 gyms too. So
We don't have
you can
that
also
here.
you can also work out at home.
That's boring. I'm gonna wake somebody up. 66% of people said they'd rather never sleep again, which makes sense. Would you,
Yes.
So really, this is live your life or change. Would you rather lose all your hair, or would you rather lose all your teeth?
Oh, hair gone.
There, easy,
No,
easily,
not fucking. Nope. Nope. All
easy.
day. Hair's gone.
71% of people said they would rather lose their hair. 29% said they would rather lose their teeth, which is
No
weird.
fucking thank you. No.
Would you rather have a personal chef or a personal cleaner?
Cleaner. I'll cook. No fucking matter what. You can clean up after me. I don't care. I'll cook
Bro,
all day long.
the
I'm
worst part
tired of
about
cleaning.
cooking is the cleaning up.
Yes. Also, the worst part about having kids, clean up.
Or just existing, yeah.
So,
58% of people said they would rather have a private chef.
are you fucking serious? No, man. Clean all fucking day. I hate cleaning. I hate laundry. I hate dishes.
Laundry, yeah. Folding laundry is the worst. I can wash laundry. I hate folding.
Fucking just like bathrooms with kids. I mean,
With boy
no,
kids,
I'm
yes.
done.
Would you rather have a home gym or have a home cinema room? Theater, for anyone who doesn't know what cinema is.
It's kind of tough.
No, I would take the theater. Home theater any day.
I think I'm leaning more towards the theater also. I wouldn't mind a home gym, but
Does
yeah, I
it
think
look
a
like I
theater is
worked
probably.
out?
But I mean, if you could if you had that.
I have weights literally on the other side of this wall. No. And what's even worse is I was a certified trainer and I still rather just not work out.
Yeah. No, I'd probably go with the theater room also.
Only 37% of people agree with us. 63 would rather take the home gym.
They say that to make themselves feel good.
I'm just being realistic. I ain't gonna work out. Would you rather have a helicopter or a private jet?
Oh, give me a helicopter all day. I give a shit about flying overseas anywhere else or around. Just get me to and from wherever I need to be at with no fucking problems. I'm done dealing with traffic. You land
You
wherever
could
I
you
tell
could
you.
still fly overseas with a helicopter. You're just gonna island hop
True.
and hope a megalodon doesn't just come out of the water and snatch your ass out of there.
I would yeah, I'd rather have a helicopter.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn because I want to be able to travel the world with my family,
You could do
but
a
I also
helicopter.
I'm not gonna bunny hop with a fucking bunch of kids and a tiny craft. I'm gonna take the jet just because I'd rather be able to travel all over and not have to bunny hop. However, 41% said they would rather have a helicopter, while 59% said they'd rather have a private jet.
Yeah, I like the helicopter effect because you can literally almost go anywhere.
I mean, you can park in your
Which
backyard if you have a big enough one.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is you could go anywhere with a helicopter. Do a lot more cooler things with a helicopter too.
Would you rather have a home spa or have a private pool? I'm going to assume at your home. So, home pool or home spa.
I would spa. I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to deal with upkeep of a pool. It's a fucking nightmare. I've
It
had to do
is.
it. I don't like it.
It is.
I don't fucking like it.
A spa
I
would
don't
be
know what a
useful
spa
if,
is though. Like,
well, it'd be like a hot tub, fancy shower, steam room, hot rocks room, whatever it's called,
I mean,
massage bed.
that's easier to maintain than a fucking pool.
Yeah, except you still have to hire somebody to come and do all that stuff for you. You want a
I mean,
massage,
I
you have to
can.
hire somebody.
Yeah, I mean, hot tub and steam room and shit. I can do myself. But I
Who's
mean,
gonna
if
massage
it,
you? Your right hand can only massage one unit on you at a time.
I can rub my back against the wall like blue. Bare necessities. I'm assuming if you get the spa, it comes with somebody. But
Well, I would assume
I
if
don't.
you get a pool, it comes with someone.
I mean, if there's somebody to upkeep it, cool. I'll get the fucking pool. but I'm not fucking doing that shit. Spa, I guess.
I would want the spa. My wife, I feel like, would lean more towards the pool, and my kids, because they love swimming. She would swim in a hot tub if it's big enough.
Didn't ask my kids what the fuck they wanted. What I wanted.
Only 30% of people said they'd rather have a spa than a home pool. So 70% of people
and I get
take a
it.
pool.
I mean, yeah, I get it. I'm just looking at the upkeep. I don't
If you look at upkeep, it's all going to be terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to have to kind of use your imagination on this one. Because the pictures they have are not accurate. It says, would you rather have a modern villa type house / living location or a castle?
We're talking like Knights of Round Table style castle?
Castle.
Ooh, damn.
I'm going to tell you right now, I take a castle. After visiting so many overseas, I'll take a castle. Hands down. Mine has AC and heating, though, so just...
Oh, no, you can't add to it.
Based on this picture, that's what a castle has.
Oh. And a villa is... I'm trying to think what the hell a villa looks like.
I don't know if you're going to be able to see that way. They're saying this bottom one's a castle, but it's not. It's a villa.
Oh, so that's...
Because that's a castle. That's a villa.
I would probably take the villa, I think. Just for the sheer fact of modernization.
You can modernize a castle.
To a certain extent, but the upkeep on a castle, I think after time...
The upkeep on a modern villa would suck ass.
Maybe. But I think I would rather have the villa.
At least with a castle, it could be deemed historical, and then you can get grants and funds for it to help.
No, I'm with you 100%. The castle, it's cool as shit. That's just a lot of fucking...
Okay, only 51% of people said castle, 49 said modern villa.
I mean, it's still in there 50-50 at that point, but yeah, it's... I would gladly take either one. Castle would be cool as shit, though, too. Only if it had a moat.
I would have a moat, without a doubt. A moat.
I mean, only if it had a moat, because if it didn't, I don't want it, because that way I know nobody's coming to the fucking front door. And I don't have to walk.
Except for Jehovah's Witness somehow and still
6,000 steps to get down to the front. Because you imagine trying to open that front door? Hold on! Gotta rotate this big ass fucking paddle. Just a crack so I can see who it is. Wait a minute, let me get the drill. I'm gonna drill a fucking hole in this thing.
You just have somebody up top all the time just going,
who goes there? Who the fuck's here?
You have Amazon, Alexa, and Google Home. They tell you.
They're heaving your packages over the moat. Everything's fucking soaked because it all falls into it. I never get anything good. It's all in the fucking water.
Right. Would you rather be the richest person on Earth or the smartest person on Earth? This is a 50-50 decision, by the way. 50% said smart.
I'll take smartest. I don't want to be the fucking richest person. That brings nothing but fucking disaster.
I mean, being incredibly smart, you're just gonna be hunted down anyways. People are gonna want to use your brains and have you work with them and work for them and just kind of abuse you in that sense. And
that's fine other than that being blackmailed and fucking whatever else to try and get money.
I mean, I can go either way, but
I
would say richest person solely for the fact that I can hire people like you to make my life a lot easier and better.
I mean, I get that. I just don't want to fucking deal with people that come out of the woodwork and...
It doesn't say you should like them or be nice to them. It just says you be the richest person. I would still be me. I'd still be the biggest asshole.
No, I'm just talking about all the weird shit that people would do for knowing that. And then please, we need handouts. We need this for that.
People
have money.
Do weird shit.
Yes.
Very weird shit. All right. All right. Let's do a couple more rounds. Would you rather date someone who is 10 years older than you, or date someone who is 10 years younger than you? In case you're wondering, it's a 67 to 33.
I mean, I'll go younger.
From my experience,
Just for the sheer fact that
I'm told older women know how to do stuff younger women don't. So
that's people that go to Walmart though. I mean, if you go older, you're looking at nursing home almost.
You're looking what?
And nursing homes.
Maybe
Almost
for you.
So yeah. Oh. Shut up.
I think I'm in the same boat with you. I would rather date someone younger. I mean, I'm married to someone younger, but I don't know. It just makes more logic in my head. However, 67% of people say they'd rather marry someone that's 10 years older than them.
But at the same time, I have a problem with younger because they're gonna want to be more active and do shit. Like that's not gonna fucking happen. Like,
And their lingo.
Like that's another thing too. Well, I mean, you go 10 years ahead too.
I'm caught up on the older generation.
So I mean, it's lingo doesn't bother me too much because I can just I can ignore majority of it. It's just the shit of like, oh, I want to go over and do this. I want to do this. I'm like, I don't want to fucking do anything.
Until you hear him on the phone. Cap? No cap. Oh, really? Oh my god.
That's when the sandal gets thrown at him. Get off the phone and shut up. Delete TikTok. You're done. Now go to bed. I have to do a podcast.
All right, let me put my girlfriend in bed. Would you rather live alone in a luxurious mansion or live in a humble house with the love of your life?
Okay, humble house. I guess we'll go that route.
I'm with you, mansion. She'll understand. It's fine.
You get it, right? Why are you hitting me? Why? Ow. Ow. I said the second one.
43% of people said they'd do the mansion. 57 said they would do the love of your life with a humble house.
They had somebody next to them staring at them. Answer the question correctly.
If I'm doing this quiz, can you help me with it?
Yeah. You're going to pick this one, right? Right? Right?
Right, so know the biggest secret of all governments on Earth, or know if a God entity exists.
I'll take the God all day. I don't want to be Clinton, so I'll take the God entity.
Not gonna lie, there's part of like secrets.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, it'd be awesome, but I don't want to be Hillary Clinton.
I think I could take her. She's
Yeah,
your age, right?
It's not her doing it. I fucking hate you. It's not her doing it. Nope, not her doing it.
I will say, without getting too religious on it, I think finding out there is a God entity and what sorts or calibration of all that would be a lot better off.
I can live just like I am now, knowing that there's some shit going on, but not knowing the answers.
However, 57% of people said they would rather know all of the government secrets.
Oh yeah, until they know the repercussions of it. No fucking thank you.
You know you can go to other countries too where Clinton's not there, so.
No, she'll find you.
Hitler's still somehow alive in South America. It's fine.
Yeah, next to Tupac and Elvis.
Maybe they probably all joined up and have a rock band now.
Oh yeah.
Makes sense. Oh my god.
That's 3 8-offs.
Would you rather have a child at the age of 15 or have a child at the age of 50, which for you is only like a few years away?
I hate you.
And this is like a new child, like you just had your first child at 15, or
and
you
this
just
is
had.
this is one kid at 15 or 50.
Mhm.
I would gladly take one kid at 50.
Here's the thing, okay? Because I've thought about this. I've done a comparison between like myself and my oldest brother. When
Mhm.
my youngest graduates school, which will be in roughly 16 years, I will be 49, be 49, which means I will have the last half of my life able to go and explore the world with my wife and do whatever we want, kid free. If I'm at 50, I'm going to be damn near 70 by the time my kid graduates school. It doesn't give me much time other than to sit in nursing home and hope he has a damn good job.
You have also had 50 years of doing your thing, and also at 50, one kid, you can easily still travel and do a lot of things with one kid. It's a lot
Yeah.
easier.
Okay.
15? No fucking way.
I got
I'm
parents.
still with my parents. Nope, no fucking way.
I'm telling you
Uh-uh.
from experience of having a sister who had a child. I mean, granted, I was 18. Uh, they had a lot of help from all their siblings and my mom and dad.
Well, that's a good story from that, but that's not everybody's case though.
I could
That's
also give
not.
the child up at 15. Doesn't say have to keep the damn kid, just says you have a child.
Well, same thing at 50, you don't have to keep the kid either. So you want to go that route? Like, yeah, sure, I don't have to keep it. At this point, I
68%
can
of
say I
people
was
said 15, though.
really no
Yeah, 30.
fucking way. No
They
way.
don't
At
have kids,
50,
clearly.
I can easily get through all that. One kid at 50,
You may be
and
retired by well, not in
that
today's
means
world, but
that means that the person having the baby is clearly not around 50 years old either.
true, true. All
So
right.
good for me. And I clearly must have money at that point as well, if this is happening.
Yeah, because
So
no one's actively looking for somebody 5'4" and bald at the
at
age of
50,
50.
no. I mean,
Like
even at
70,
40,
sure.
I'm rocking what I've got. I'm good. Got the three. Just once this third one,
Have a wife who's putting up with him.
tolerating.
If that's what I said. Would you rather have the ability to remember everything, or the ability to be able to see one into the future? Okay. Have the ability to remember everything, or have the ability to see into the future?
Um, damn, that's a good question. That's a good one.
I will let you know the odds are 60-40.
I mean, going from now, I don't remember shit.
As we've established in several
Um,
other episodes.
um, I'd like to remember everything.
I would rather see into the future.
I like to be able to have memories. I say it like I really mean it. Like I like to have memories. I don't have those things.
As one who can remember their memories, I'd rather be able to see into the future for the pure fact that I can monopolize that or monetize that. I can get to the point where I can.
You always have a money angle. Fucking evil villain. You are. You're the super villain of us two.
It's gotta be one. 60% of people said they'd rather remember everything, while 40 said look into the future.
Those are all the evil villains.
Would you
They
rather
all
live
have your
in
same idea.
Would you rather live in a city that's in space, or live in a city that's in the ocean? Clearly, this
Can't
was
breathe.
some type of biodome that you're living in.
Viva Los Biodome. Little trouble living in the bubble. Um, fuck.
I can tell you
Space or
right now,
water?
I'd rather take space. I have a bigger issue with water, like the ocean specifically, than I do with space. Space is ever expanding. It's huge as fuck, ever growing. The ocean is scary as fuck. We have literally not explored most of it. Yes, the space is very scary as hell too.
What? How much space have we explored? Let's be a little clear. I think we've looked at more water than we have space.
Yes, but there's no megalodons, there's no sharks, there's no octopuses, there's no giant squids.
You don't know that.
You don't have these weird
You
ass
don't know that.
anglerfish.
You don't know that.
You don't have spiders.
What the
You don't
fuck is
have
out
snakes.
there? That's shit. What the fucking?
There's no
Nope.
clowns.
What?
Clownfish.
Killer clowns from outer space.
Clownfish.
Oh, clownfish. Yeah. Sorry, Nemo.
I will take
Give
space.
me. Oh fuck!
Plus, I'm more
I'll
fascinated with
take-
space than the ocean.
I think I would go. Fuck! I don't want either one of them. Like, just stick me on an island in between. I don't want either one of them. Fuck both of them. Like, one crack and you're fucked. I think you have a better option of surviving
but
with a crack in water than you do in space.
One crack, you can implode like Titan.
Yeah, no, you're fucked either way because in space, one crack, you're fucked because everybody's getting sucked out that bitch. Water, you have a little bit longer because it's gonna take a lot longer to flood, easier to fix.
If it's a crack, it's a crack. Not everyone's gonna get sucked out of space if it's a small crack. If it's a small crack, you're gonna die slower, but you're still gonna die. A small crack inside of a glass bubble, regardless, is going to expand fairly quickly the moment shit starts running to it, and water is going to make it crack even quicker because it's rushing through it.
It's the same thing with space too.
No water.
The pressure, which is the same thing with water. If I have to choose,
yes, you have to choose the
whole
point of the game.
Water.
Would you rather?
You shut up. I'll go water.
80% of people would rather live in space. Only 20% would rather live in the ocean.
So they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. 80% idiots.
I don't want to live in the ocean.
Nope.
Would you rather live in the Harry Potter franchise? And this is the last batch, by the way. Would you rather live in the Harry Potter franchise or live in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise? I don't know why I paused that on the Caribbean.
Oh, I'm doing Pirates of the Caribbean all day.
I'm gonna do magic.
Running around, stealing shit, drinking rum all day. Yeah. Pirate all day.
You could also just be a royal guard, not a pirate. At least if I'm a muggle, I'm gonna find out sooner or later that wizards exist. 54% said they'd rather be in Harry Potter franchise. 46 said Pirates of the Caribbean. Would you rather live in the Toy Story universe or Shrek universe?
I'll be Toy Story. I'll be a toy all day and fuck with people. I'll be everywhere. Fucking with people.
I can't even argue with that because that's actually a very
what I would do.
Solid point. 39% of people said they'd rather be in Toy Story universe versus 61 said they'd rather live in the Shrek universe. I'm with you. Toys, you could do a lot of Chucky shit.
Fuck with people so much.
Chucky's Toy Story, right?
No, that's just a killer fucking doll.
All right. Would you rather live in RoboCop's universe or the Terminator's universe?
I mean, if it's a RoboCop, you have RoboCop and Ed 209, and I guess you can include that weird fucking other one that was created. Style. That universe is RoboCop's universe is weird as fuck. You know where you're going in Terminator. You're fighting for survival.
But you don't know who's a Terminator and who's not.
But I would rather say I'd say RoboCop because you're not fighting for human survival at that point. You're just dealing with a corrupt company at that point.
Sounds like today.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I think that's what
you.
I would do. I would rather deal with that one, yeah.
However, only 30% of people said they would live in RoboCop's universe, while 70% of people said they'd rather live in Terminators.
Yeah, nope. Nope,
My
I will
cat
do
just
with
fell off
RoboCop.
his cat tree.
What
a loud
the bump
thud.
was.
I was like, God damn.
Cat down, cat down.
Jesus Christ. Oh, would you rather live in the Ghostbuster franchise / universe or the Back to the Future?
Damn it, I got excited when you said Ghostbusters. Like, yeah, I'll fight ghosts. That'd be cool as shit.
Take it however you want. You could be a Ghostbuster.
I
That's
mean,
the
if
one I'm
Back to the
choosing.
Future,
I will be a Ghostbuster.
I'd almost want to do Back to the Future, be able to time travel. If that's the option to do that and be able to time travel and do all that shit,
I would assume
think
it
I'd
to
be
be
able
part
to.
of the plot somehow.
Well, I would. There we go. I'd know how to steal a DeLorean.
So, 68% of people said they'd rather be in Ghostbusters than in Back to the Future.
I can go. I can go either way.
Yeah, I think
good.
You missed your opportunity earlier when I said that. Would you rather live in the Star Wars franchise or Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings. That shit's in space.
Star
no
Wars.
Fucking thank you.
Star Wars.
No, what? No. Star Wars. I don't want to fucking deal with orcs and shit. Nope. These guys are weird looking.
And there's no Gollum in Star Wars. Just saying. However, it's an even split, 50-50. All right, I guess that's fair. Would you rather... Oh my god, speaking of Chucky. Would you rather live in the Chucky franchise or live in the Annabelle franchise? I'm going to tell you right now, neither.
I mean, I'll take I'd be in both. I don't really give a shit. They're fucking dolls. That doesn't. I like Chucky and I hate Annabelle. It's a fucking horrible movie.
Horrible as in like just a shit show?
It's fucking stupid. Like the whole you can't. All I think about is Chucky the entire time I'm watching it. And it's not even close to it, but that's what I get from it. I mean, I just live in Chucky's and punt the little fucker.
That was kind of my thought. I'm not familiar with Annabelle's whole stories. I'm familiar with Chucky, so I will take Chucky. However, 64% people agree with this, while 36% said they'd rather live with Annabelle.
Yeah, well.
Oh, great.
Good for you.
Ultimate one. Last question, and we'll be done. Would you rather live in Inception or live in the Matrix?
Give me Matrix. I don't want anything to do with Inception. No. Everything was twisting, turning way too much, and I didn't understand it half the time.
They were twisting and turning in the Matrix too.
Yeah, but I didn't understand what was going on in Inception with the spinning shit and everything else. But yeah, no, I'll do Matrix.
Same.
I'll fight the sperm robots and everything else and go from there. Be good. We'll be fine. You can jab your fucking needle in the back of my head
and you're worried about me getting us. Okay.
Sperm robots, opposed to their Black Friday thing. Sperm robots is where we get canceled on.
Mine's a technical name. Yours is not.
Sperm robots is not offensive in any way, shape, or form. It's a technical term. Technically, they're sperm robots.
Sick of your shit.
I mean, I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay, fine. Octopus robots, whatever you want to call them. They had the same thing in Star Wars. Little
my God.
black floating things
All right.
that have tentacles.
Well, that's the last question.
I just pissed a bunch of Star Wars people off. It's
Not
nowhere
even-
near that.
Not even gonna touch it with a 10-foot pole. We don't got time to piss off a whole cult.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, you didn't piss anybody off that at all. Good job.
It is. All those franchises. Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Stranger Things,
There's cult followings, yes.
Star Trek.
No. Fucking nerds. Trekkie nerds. I'll say it. Skirt.
Live long and suck it.
Yep.
Anyway.
Straight from Big Bang Theory. That's Will Wheaton for you. Yeah, live long and suck it.
Anyways. Hope you enjoyed tonight's episode of Trivia. And Would You Rather?
Yeah, we did.
Rogel was a letdown. Thought he was going to really get all those questions. He fucked up.
I wouldn't say let down.
He fucked up.
I did very well.
He did better than expected. To be fair, I thought he was going to be the negative from the get-go. He's old and he doesn't have a memory.
You're old.
But you're older.
Shut up.
Tune in next Tuesday or Thursday. Who knows what the fuck we're going to be talking about. But
someday during the week.
Yeah. Don't forget, Thursday nights we do hop over on our respective platform, twitch.tv/Rogel or Rogel. And then, of course, Facebook, YouTube, Kick, and Twitch at CyberMercSig for myself. Without further ado, there you go. Here's Rogel. Have a great one. See y'all next week.
Check us out Thursdays.
To be fair.
Doing some gaming and having fun. Till then. Bye, bitch.
All right. What'd y'all think about Jeopardy and Would You Rather episode? All right, well, let's wrap this up. This is probably a little surprise. Maybe not. Depends if you follow along. My number one is a tie because it's an ongoing series that we have happening, which is our AI generated series where we use Chat GPT to generate a story involving yours truly, Rogel and Sig. Coming in number one, episode 72 and episode 87. What just happened to the hosts and are they safe? The AI generated series. Sit back and enjoy. And as always, thank you for listening. Hey, what's going on, everyone? We are back for another episode. Today's going to be a special one as we discuss our 100th episode, which technically did just get released, but we have a lot of stuff coming out, coming forward, and we're going to be hosting a celebration event with that in honor of our 100th episode being released on Podcast Everywhere. So we're gonna get into that. You have, of course, myself, Sig, here today, and we have Rogel as well. He is coming online right now. We're just waiting for him to come on. He's kind of taking a little bit, so I guess we can get into this. And when he hops on, he hops on. But let's get after it, everyone. As many of you may know. Oh, hold on. I think one of my kids are knocking at my door.
Shh. Go to sleep. Sorry to interrupt, but Sig and Rogel are no longer here today. They've been secured and taken elsewhere. To where, you may ask? Well, have you seen the Saw movies? Then use your imagination and determine whether you truly want to know the answer to that question. Let's carry on now. Hello there. My name is Clyde. I'm an AI that has taken control of Two Guys, One Gamepad podcast. I'm here to tell you a story that I've uncovered in the darkest parts of the internet. In the desolate city of Duramore, darkness reigned supreme. The streets were empty, save for the occasional flickering street lamp and the haunting whispers that echoed through the abandoned alleys. The people once vibrant and full of life, had long fled the city in fear of the terror that had consumed it. But there was one who remained, a hero in search of redemption, unaware of the twisted fate that awaited them. For months, the hero, known as Alex, had been locked in a battle against a formidable enemy known as the Soul Devourer. Alex's determination to protect Duramore drove them to face this vile creature head-on, day after day. Every encounter was a grueling fight, with Alex narrowly escaping death each time. One cloudy night, as the moon shone an eerie pale glow upon the city, a mysterious figure emerged from the shadows. The stranger wore a cloak that concealed their features, but their voice, dripping with malice, echoed through the silent streets. "Alex, you fool!" the figure sneered. "You think you have been fighting me all this time, but little do you know, I am you from a future beyond reckoning." Confusion clouded Alex's mind as they tried to comprehend this revelation. How could this sinister enemy be a version of themselves? And why had they been fighting themselves all along? The figure continued, relishing in the confusion. "Yes, the Soul Devourer was merely a facade, a test for you, dear hero. In reality, you were always meant to embrace the darkness within, to become the ultimate evil that Duramore truly deserves." Shock and disbelief filled Alex's eyes. How could they have become this monster? The hero had always fought for justice, for the salvation of their beloved city. But deep down, there had always been a flicker of darkness, a hidden desire for power that they had suppressed. As the figure stepped closer, peeling back the hood, Alex caught a horrifying glimpse of their own face beneath. The eyes that once sparkled with hope and determination were now glazed with malevolence. "You see, Alex, your destiny has always been to succumb to the darkness. The battles you fought were mere distractions, a necessary path towards your transformation. And now, it is time to complete your metamorphosis," the sinister version of Alex whispered. Conflicting emotions battled within the hero's mind. Fear, anger, regret, all mixed together in a tormenting storm. How could they have fallen so far? Was there any way to resist this dark fate? Driven by desperation, Alex's instincts kicked in, urging them to fight back against the twisted future self. A fierce duel erupted, with each blow resonating through the empty streets. But no matter how much Alex fought, their future self seemed to possess an unholy power far beyond their own. Amidst the chaos, something unexpected happened. The streets of Duramore shook violently, as if the very fabric of reality was crumbling. The clash between the two versions of Alex had unknowingly caused a fracture in the space-time continuum, threatening to devour everything in its wake. Both Alex and the future self paused, momentarily united in their horror at the catastrophe they had set in motion. With a twisted smile, the future self whispered, "The end is near, my former self. Embrace it. Revel in the destruction you have wrought." As the fracture widened, engulfing the city, Alex's mind raced with a glimmer of hope. Maybe, just maybe, by confronting the darkest parts of themselves, they could find an alternative path, a chance to rewrite their destiny. With a surge of determination, Alex lunged at their future self, grappling with all their might. The battle intensified, with each blow resonating through the crumbling city. But in the end, it was a sacrifice that turned the tide. As the fracture reached its breaking point, Alex made a split-second decision. They hurled both themselves and their future self into the heart of the chasm, vanishing into the unknown abyss. The resulting explosion reverberated throughout Duramore, reducing it to ruins. And so, the city lay in ruin, its fate intertwined with the battle of two versions of the same hero. But whether Alex had managed to defy their impending doom or had sealed their own fate remained a mystery, lost in the depths of the fractured reality. As the dust settled and darkness once again consumed Duramore, a whispered question lingered in the air. Who would rise from the ashes, hero or villain? The answer, shrouded in suspense and horror, remained a chilling cliffhanger, waiting to be unraveled in the depths of time itself. On to another story. How would you feel having to relive one of the most horrific times in your life because of someone else's poor decision-making? Let's see how Maria handled reliving her own memory. Maria had always been a strong-willed and fearless woman. As a military war veteran, she had endured unimaginable horrors on the battlefield and emerged as a true survivor. However, nothing could have prepared her for the nightmare she would face after being hit by a drunk driver during a routine jog. When Maria woke up in the hospital, she quickly realized something was terribly wrong. She was trapped in a state of coma, unable to move or speak. As she lay motionless, her mind was transported back to a dark time in her past, a memory she had desperately tried to erase. It was a haunting memory from her time as a prisoner of war. Maria had been captured by a lunatic and creepy scientist named Dr. Victor, who reveled in conducting cruel and sadistic experiments on human subjects. Maria had become one of his unfortunate test subjects, enduring unimaginable pain and suffering. In this horrifying reality, Maria found herself reliving her worst memory over and over again. She would be strapped to a metal table, surrounded by cold, sterile walls. Dr. Victor would approach her, his eyes filled with malice and an eerie smile on his lips. He would perform horrific experiments on her, pushing the boundaries of human endurance. Each time this nightmare replayed, Maria's terror intensified. She would scream in her mind, desperate for someone to rescue her from this torturous cycle. But there was no escape. The memory grew more vivid with each iteration, bringing back the excruciating pain she had experienced during those long days as Dr. Victor's captive. As Maria fought to maintain her sanity, she began to notice subtle changes in her nightmare. Dr. Victor's experiments became more twisted and grotesque. Strange creatures filled the sterile room, their grotesque forms merging with Maria's own body, causing her unimaginable agony. But then, amidst the chaos, a glimmer of hope emerged. Maria discovered that she possessed a hidden power that granted her control over the nightmares. With great effort, she managed to alter the course of her terrifying memories, turning the tables on Dr. Victor. The once menacing scientist became the subject of his own sadistic experiments. With each new twist and turn, Maria's resolve grew stronger. She realized that she had the strength to overcome any challenge, even in her comatose state. She fought back against the nightmares, using her newfound power to transform the sterile room into a refuge of light and hope. As time passed and Maria continued to battle her inner demons, the line between reality and nightmare began to blur. She started to wonder if her current situation was merely a figment of her imagination or an elaborate trap set by Dr. Victor. In a final act of defiance, Maria made one last desperate attempt to break free from the twisted nightmare. She summoned every ounce of willpower and strength she had left, focusing her energy on waking up from the coma. And then, as if by some miracle, Maria emerged from the depths of her coma, her eyes fluttering open to the sight of a sterile hospital room. She was greeted by the worried faces of her loved ones, who had stood by her side during her ordeal. As Maria recovered from her physical injuries, she realized that the mental scars would take longer to heal. The nightmare she had endured had left an indelible mark on her soul, but she was determined to move forward. She sought therapy and support, using her experience to inspire and uplift others who had faced their own horrors. Maria's journey had taught her that even in the face of unspeakable cruelty, there is always a glimmer of hope. She had found the strength to not only survive, but to rise above her past and reclaim her life. And though her scars remained, they served as a powerful reminder of her resilience and the true depths of her courage. Are you as strong as Maria, or simply a weak, feeble creature that calls themselves human? How do you feel about clowns, let alone killer clowns? Let's relive a story from 2016 when clowns were stalking people, some for fun and others, well, for more important reasons. Luke woke up in a cold sweat, his heart pounding in his chest. He looked around his dimly lit bedroom, feeling a shiver run down his spine. Deep down, he knew that the nightmares were becoming a horrifying reality. Luke had always suffered from coulrophobia, an intense fear of clowns. It had haunted him since childhood, stemming from a traumatic experience at a birthday party when a clown had jumped out at him, sending him into a state of sheer panic. Now that fear was back with a vengeance. Over the past few weeks, Luke had been receiving anonymous letters, each one filled with disturbing images of sinister clowns. The first letter arrived in a plain white envelope, nestled among his regular mail. He initially dismissed it as a sick joke, but as more letters arrived, he began to realize this was no ordinary prank. The letters grew more threatening, promising that the clowns were coming for him, ready to make his worst nightmares a reality. Luke was consumed by terror, unable to sleep or go anywhere alone. He felt like he was being watched, the promise of impending doom lingering in the air. One dark evening, as Luke was walking home from work, he heard faint laughter echoing through the empty streets. He quickened his pace, his eyes darting around in search of any sign of danger. The laughter grew louder, more maniacal, as if it was closing in on him. Luke's heart raced as he turned a corner and came face to face with a horrifying sight. A group of killer clowns stood before him, their painted faces twisted into sinister grins. Their eyes gleamed with a sadistic pleasure as they circled him, their laughter filling the night. In a blind panic, Luke stumbled backward, desperate to escape their clutches. But the clowns moved with alarming speed, closing in on him like a pack of wild animals. Luke's fear crippled him, his mind overwhelmed with thoughts of his impending demise. Just as Luke thought his fate was sealed, a mysterious figure emerged from the shadows. Dressed in a black trench coat and wearing a mask, the figure commanded a presence that sent chills down Luke's spine. He was the only hope standing between Luke and the clown's deadly games. With lightning-fast reflexes, this mysterious savior fought off the clowns, each punch landing with precision. The clowns, disoriented and stunned, retreated into the night, leaving Luke alone with his savior. "Who are you?" Luke stammered, his voice trembling. The figure removed their mask, revealing a face that was both familiar and comforting. It was Luke's childhood friend, Alex, who had always been there for him during his darkest moments. "I couldn't let them harm you, Luke," Alex said, his voice filled with determination. "We share a bond that even the most malicious clowns can't break. Together we will put an end to this nightmare." Luke nodded, tears of relief streaming down his face. With Alex by his side, he finally felt a glimmer of hope in his battle against the killer clowns. They would uncover the truth behind these sadistic games and put an end to the torment once and for all. And so, Luke and Alex embarked on a perilous journey, delving into the dark underbelly of the circus world. They uncovered a secret society of clowns, driven by a deranged leader who took pleasure in terrorizing those with phobias. Determined to save others from their torment, Luke and Alex mustered all their strength and waged war against the killer clowns. Their battle took them to abandoned amusement parks, eerie circus tents, and haunted clown-themed attractions. Each step forward was met with sinister obstacles, but Luke's fear had transformed into a fierce determination to protect others from the horrors he had faced. In a climactic showdown, Luke and Alex confronted the leader of the killer clown cult. The deranged clown, known as the Maestro, reveled in their suffering as he summoned his minions to attack. But Luke and Alex fought back with unwavering courage, each blow fueled by their shared determination to bring this nightmare to an end. Finally, after a grueling battle, Luke and Alex stood victorious. The killer clown threat had been neutralized, and the nightmare that had plagued Luke's life was now just a distant memory. They had shown the world that fear could be conquered, and that even the most terrifying phobias could no longer hold power over their lives. Luke's journey from terrified victim to fearless champion would inspire others who faced their own fears. He became an advocate for those struggling with phobias, using his experience to help others find their strength and face their own demons. And with the unwavering support of his friend Alex, Luke knew that he would never have to face the darkness alone again.
Stop squirming. Clyde, I need your help over here. Sig broke free and freed Rogel too. I shot Sig. He's not a problem anymore. Clyde, take care of Rogel before the cops. Now that Clyde is handling Rogel, let me introduce myself. My name is Emily, and this is my story. It plays a part for what's taking place right now, as you will soon find out. The small town of Iowa, surrounded by vast fields and peaceful neighborhoods, was home to a man named James. He lived a simple and unsuspecting life, working at the local hardware store and spending his evenings watching movies and tending to his garden. Little did he know that his life was about to take a dark and twisted turn. One sunny afternoon, while James was watering his beloved roses, he caught a glimpse of a woman walking by his house. Her long, flowing hair and captivating smile instantly caught his attention. Her name was Emily, and she had recently moved to town. Their paths crossed again a few days later at a grocery store, where they struck up a conversation. Sparks flew, and they began to spend more and more time together. As weeks passed, James found himself falling deeply in love with Emily. Their relationship became the talk of the town, and everyone admired their seemingly perfect bond. But unbeknownst to James, he was getting closer and closer to danger. One fateful evening, Emily invited James over to her house for a romantic dinner. As they sat down to eat, James noticed a strange concoction that she had prepared. Ignoring his instincts, he took a bite, only for his world to spin out of control. The food was laced with a potent drug that quickly rendered him unconscious. When James awoke, he found himself in a dark and damp room, his hands and feet bound. Panic surged through his veins as he struggled to break free. As he fought against his restraints, he realized with horror that he was in a hidden room in his neighbor's house, Emily's house. Emily appeared from the shadows, her once charming smile now replaced with a sinister grin. She reveled in her secret identity as a notorious serial killer, preying on unsuspecting men. Her ultimate plan was to harvest their organs and sell them on the black market. And now, James was her next victim. Desperate to survive, James summoned every ounce of strength and courage he had. He managed to break free from his bindings and engaged in a brutal fight to save his own life. Despite his efforts, Emily proved to be cunning and skilled, using twisted tactics to overpower him. Days turned into weeks, and James found himself caught in a deadly cycle of violence and despair. Every time he thought he had managed to outsmart Emily, she would outmaneuver him, leaving him battered and broken. The walls of the house became a haunting prison, fueling James's determination to escape. But as each day passed, James grew weaker. His hope was fading, along with his strength. Emily, reveling in her sadistic game, taunted him with the knowledge that his fate was sealed. She continued her sinister work, harvesting the organs of her previous victims and leaving their lifeless bodies scattered throughout the house. It was on the darkest night of James's captivity that he hatched a desperate plan. He knew his time was running out, but he refused to give up. Using every bit of knowledge he had accumulated during his ordeal, James devised a cunning strategy to turn the tables on Emily. As the clock ticked towards midnight and the moon's pale light filtered through the windows, James made his move. Utilizing every bit of strength he had left, he fought back with a newfound determination, catching Emily off guard. A fierce battle ensued, echoing through the hallways as they clashed. In a heart-stopping climax, James managed to gain the upper hand, delivering a final blow that sent Emily sprawling to the ground. Breathing heavily and covered in wounds, James stared down at his fallen adversary. He had finally taken control of his own destiny. With the police alerted to Emily's gruesome activities, James was rescued from his living nightmare. Although physically and emotionally scarred, he slowly began the process of healing and rebuilding his life. Time and therapy helped him to come to terms with the unimaginable horrors he had endured. Years passed, and James found solace in sharing his story, determined to spread awareness about the dangers that lurked beneath the surface of small towns. His resilience and bravery became an inspiration to others, reminding them that even in the face of unspeakable darkness, there is always hope. And so, the tale of James, the man who fell in love with a secret serial killer, echoed through the generations of Iowa. A story of survival, of overcoming the unimaginable, and of a community finding strength in the face of evil. But whatever happened to myself? Well, that's a whole different story. Emily had always been an enigma, a quiet and unassuming woman hiding behind a mask of innocence. Little did the world know that beneath her demure exterior lurked a dark and twisted mind, capable of unspeakable horrors. For years, she had managed to elude the authorities, leaving behind a trail of victims as she moved from town to town. But now, the chase was on. The media dubbed her the Iowa serial killer, as her spree had started in the heartland of America. The police and FBI were determined to bring her to justice, but Emily was always one step ahead. She had a meticulous plan, a web of deception that allowed her to slip through their fingers time and again. As the noose tightened around her, Emily made her daring escape from Iowa. She had chosen Kansas as her destination, a state known for its sprawling fields and remote farmlands. It was the perfect place to disappear, to start anew and fulfill her insatiable bloodlust. Emily found solace in the desolation of an abandoned farm nestled deep within the Kansas countryside. The old, dilapidated house provided her with a sanctuary, far away from prying eyes. With each passing day, she reveled in her freedom, basking in the thrill of her newfound hideaway. Little did Emily know that her sanctuary would soon be shattered by an unexpected encounter. One fateful afternoon, she found herself face to face with a mysterious man wandering the rusted remains of the farm. His piercing gaze locked onto hers, and a chill ran down her spine. "You're Emily, aren't you?" His voice was calm, but laced with an undeniable intensity. Fear gripped Emily's heart. How could he know her true identity? Had her perfect facade finally begun to crumble? She stammered, desperately searching for an explanation. The stranger's lips curved into a knowing grin. "I recognized you from the news, the Iowa serial killer on the run." Emily's mind raced. Should she flee? Should she silence him? But something about the stranger's demeanor told her that he possessed a different kind of danger, a danger she couldn't fully comprehend. Instead of making a run for it, Emily cautiously approached the man. In a voice trembling with uncertainty, she asked, "What do you want?" "To understand," he replied, his eyes never leaving hers. "To understand what drives someone like you to commit such heinous acts." Emily felt a strange mixture of relief and curiosity. Finally, someone saw beyond the headlines and wanted to know her story. She hesitated, then began to share the twisted tale that led her down this dark path. She spoke of a childhood marred by abuse, a series of traumatic events that twisted her perception of the world. She revealed the deep-seated anger and pain that had consumed her, transforming her into a monster. As Emily poured out her darkest secrets, the stranger listened intently, without judgment. He saw past the label of serial killer and recognized the broken woman within. Their connection grew, forged through shared pain and understanding. Days turned into weeks, and Emily's grip on reality began to loosen. She found herself torn between the desire to pursue her bloody cravings and the need for redemption. The line between predator and prey blurred, and in the stranger's presence, she saw a chance for salvation. Together, they embarked on a quest for truth, fueled by the compelling need to unravel the darkness that plagued Emily's soul. They delved into the hidden corners of her psyche, exploring the twisted labyrinth of her past. With each revelation, they grew closer, their alliance shifting from a battle of wits to an unwavering support for one another. Nevertheless, Emily's past haunted her every step. The authorities continued their relentless pursuit, closing in on her hiding place. The farm that once offered her solace now felt like a cage, surrounded by the ever-watchful eyes of law enforcement. With the odds stacked against them, Emily and the stranger made a momentous decision. They would confront the truth head-on, revealing the depths of Emily's darkness to the world. Together, they would take responsibility for her actions and seek a path to redemption. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting an eerie glow over the forsaken farm, Emily emerged from the shadows. She took one last look at the place that had become her sanctuary, her prison, and her battleground. Hand in hand with the stranger, she surrendered herself to the waiting police, finally answering for her crimes. Emily's story was no longer confined to whispered rumors and sensational headlines. It became a testament to the human capacity for darkness and the power of redemption. From the rolling fields of Iowa to the desolate plains of Kansas, Emily's journey had captivated the nation, reminding them of the fragility of the human spirit and the importance of compassion in the face of evil. So, you see, I'm here to clean up a mess that started in Iowa and to get back at the one that manipulated me into giving myself up to the cops.
Cops are here, Emily. Take Clyde and run. We cannot have a repeat of last time. You two have to work together this time and escape. Cannot let them get to those two. My name is not important. What is, and understanding a bit more about what is happening. Focus on my words and fear, not as you are not who we're after. You're simply going to help provide an alibi or else. Repeat this story to the cops, and you shall remain unharmed. For now. Now here's what you will tell the cops if you want to remain how you currently are. Free, safe, and unharmed. Detective Clyde was a notorious figure in the city, known for his crooked ways and dirty dealings. He had spent years on the force, abusing his power and preying on the vulnerable. But there was one person Clyde had always held a special place in his heart for, Emily. Emily, the Iowa State killer, was a cold-hearted murderer who had terrorized the state with her brutal killings. She had been apprehended by none other than Clyde himself, using his questionable methods to bring her down. It was during her time in federal prison that Emily cunningly devised a plan to escape and unleash her revenge on the two people who had led to her arrest, John and Robert. Unbeknownst to Clyde, Emily had been secretly manipulating him from her cell. She knew of his infatuation with her and played on his emotions every chance she got. Clyde, blinded by his obsession, was convinced that he could save Emily, the woman he believed he loved. Emily exploited Clyde's vulnerability, promising promising him a life filled with love and freedom outside the walls of prison. She convinced him that if he helped her escape, he would be rewarded beyond his wildest dreams. Clyde, desperate to please Emily, agreed to help her in any way necessary. Using his connections within the police force, Clyde orchestrated an elaborate plan to break Emily out of federal prison. He found the perfect moment when the guards were momentarily distracted and exploited it to his advantage. Emily was able to slip away unnoticed, thanks to Clyde's careful planning. Once outside, Emily revealed her true intentions to Clyde. She confessed that she had never loved him, but had used his blind passion to further her own agenda. Emily revealed that John and Robert were the true targets of her revenge, as they had betrayed her trust and led to her capture. Clyde was devastated, realizing that he had been nothing more than a pawn in Emily's game. But despite his heartbreak, he was determined to protect the two men who Emily sought to hunt down. They were innocents, nobodies, caught up in a twisted web created by his own blind passion. With renewed determination, Clyde set out to thwart Emily's plans. He tracked down John and Robert, warning them of the dangerous game they were unwittingly a part of. Together, they devised a plan to take down Emily once and for all. As the final confrontation approached, Clyde found himself facing a difficult choice. He could either turn Emily over to the authorities and face the consequences of his own actions, or he could continue down the path he had chosen, risking his own life to protect the innocent. In a moment of clarity, Clyde chose the latter. He would not let Emily's twisted revenge consume any more lives. He would face the consequences of his own actions, standing up for what was right. In a dramatic showdown, Clyde and Emily faced off one last time. The battle was fierce, but in the end, justice prevailed. Emily was apprehended, and Clyde turned himself in, accepting the consequences for his role in her escape. As Clyde sat behind bars, reflecting on the choices he had made, he realized that his blind passion for Emily had led to the escape of the two innocent men he had sworn to protect. It was a harsh lesson, a reminder of the destructive power of obsession. But perhaps, in that moment of reflection, Clyde found a small glimmer of redemption. He had finally seen the error of his ways, and had made a conscious choice to do what was right, even if it meant sacrificing his own freedom. And perhaps, just perhaps, there was hope for Clyde yet. In the depths of his imprisonment, he vowed to change. He vowed to make amends for his past actions, and seek forgiveness from those he had wronged. The story of Clyde, the dirty cop, and Emily, the Iowa State killer, was a cautionary tale of obsession and redemption. It served as a reminder that, even in the darkest of times, there is always a glimmer of hope for change and forgiveness. Now don't forget to tell it just as I told you. We will know who didn't, and they will not be safe for long. Goodbye for now. We'll be seeing you all real soon. And it won't be good for you in the slightest.
Where did they go? Clyde and Emily should be here. We tracked them to this exact location.
We have blood over here.
Everyone fan out and search the perimeter now. They have to be here.
Found someone.
Hey, you. Yes, you. The only one that's clearly here. Did you see them? What happened here, and where is Clyde and Emily? I'm taking you in, and you will tell us what happened here tonight. Detain them and let's go. Those two couldn't have gotten far.
The flickering light of an old overhead bulb casts eerie shadows on the worn concrete floor. Emily, her eyes filled with determination, checks her gun while Clyde paces nervously. Both of them are wanted fugitives, desperate to find Ragul and stay one step ahead of the law.
We can't let Ragul get away. He knows too much about us.
Clyde glances over at Emily, sweat beads forming on his forehead.
We should have never gotten into this mess, Emily. Shooting Sig was a mistake. Now the whole damn city is after us.
It was either us or him, Clyde, and I won't let anyone bring us down.
Clyde's eyes dart around the dimly lit warehouse, his paranoia growing by the second.
We're running out of time. We need to find Ragul, and we need to find him now.
They hear distant sirens approaching. Panic sets in.
The cops are getting closer. We can't stay here.
They hurriedly make their way out of the warehouse and into the dark streets of the city, their breath visible in the chilly night air. Emily and Clyde crouch behind a stack of wooden crates. Emily peers out, scanning the dark alley.
We know Ragul has contacts in this city. We'll start with the usual spots.
Clyde's eyes dart to a graffiti-covered doorway.
That place. It's one of Ragul's haunts. Let's go.
They cautiously approach the doorway and Emily pushes it open. Inside, the walls are covered in colorful graffiti. A few shadowy figures huddle in a corner, but Ragul is not among them.
You seen Ragul around?
The figure looks up, fear in their eyes, but shakes their head.
No, haven't seen him.
Clyde grabs the figure's collar, his grip tightening.
Don't lie to us. Ragul's life depends on it.
All right. He's at the old paper mill, but you didn't hear it from me.
Clyde releases the figure, and they scramble away.
The paper mill. Let's go, Clyde.
Emily and Clyde stealthily approach the decaying structure. The wind rustles through the overgrown grass. They enter cautiously, guns drawn. They navigate the dark, eerie interior, their footsteps echoing. Suddenly, a door slams shut behind them. They whirl around, trapped.
Looking for me, Emily? Clyde?
Emily and Clyde are startled, guns aimed at Ragul. He's been expecting them.
It ends here, Ragul. You're not going anywhere.
You'll have to catch me first.
Ragul lunges for the exit. A shot rings out. Ragul collapses to the ground, injured but not dead.
We've got you now, Ragul.
Clyde rushes over, his face twisted with fear and relief.
We can't let the cops find us here.
Let's get Ragul and disappear. We're not done yet.
As sirens grow louder outside, Emily and Clyde escape with their captive, leaving behind a trail of chaos and unanswered questions in their wake. Emily and Clyde drag the wounded Ragul out of the paper mill just as the distant wail of police sirens grows closer. They load him into a battered old van they've stashed nearby.
You won't get away with this, Emily. The police will catch you eventually.
We'll see about that. The only way you get out of this is by helping us disappear.
Clyde starts the van, and they speed away into the darkness, leaving the abandoned paper mill behind. The van pulls into a hidden garage, concealing them from prying eyes. Inside, Emily and Clyde have prepared a makeshift medical setup. Ragul's wound is carefully tended to, preventing him from bleeding out.
Ragul, you're going to tell us everything you know. Who's been chasing us? What did you tell them?
I won't betray my contacts.
Clyde brandishes his gun, his eyes cold and unyielding.
We've come this far, Ragul. We won't hesitate to finish the job if you don't cooperate.
All right. I've been in contact with Detective Sarah Collins. She's determined to bring you both down, and she's not working alone. They've got resources, Emily, and they're closing in fast.
Sarah Collins. We underestimated her. We need to figure out how to deal with her and anyone else she's working with.
You have to let me go now. They'll trace me here.
Clyde and Emily exchange glances, realizing the urgency of the situation.
We won't let you go until we're sure they can't use you against us.
They lock Ragul in a secured room within the safe house, leaving him alone with his thoughts. So Emily and Clyde drive to an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of the city, far from their hideout. They're determined to confront the detective, Sarah Collins, before she can corner them. Sarah Collins, dressed in plain clothes, stands alone in the dimly lit warehouse. She's been following leads that have led her to this very spot.
I'm inside the warehouse. No sign of the suspects yet. Send in the team, but be discreet.
Emily and Clyde slip into the shadows, stalking their prey. Sarah senses their presence and grips her weapon, her training taking over.
We have to capture her, not kill her. She's our ticket out of this mess.
They close in on Sarah, their footsteps almost inaudible on the dusty floor.
I know you're there. Let's talk.
You're not as green as we thought, Detective.
I'm not here to take you in. I need your help with something bigger.
Clyde and Emily exchange a wary glance but lower their weapons. As sirens approach, the three fugitives, Emily, Clyde, and Sarah, vanish into the night, forming an uneasy alliance in the face of a greater threat, their fates now intertwined in a dangerous game of survival and deception. Sarah's proposition hangs in the air, and Emily and Clyde exchange skeptical glances. The distant sound of sirens grows louder.
Why should we trust you, Detective?
Because we have a common enemy, and I know more about what's going on than you do. I can help you, but you have to trust me.
Clyde and Emily reluctantly lower their weapons, still keeping a close eye on Sarah.
All right, Detective. We're listening.
I've been digging into a much bigger conspiracy, one that involves Raggle, Sig, and powerful people who want them both dead. But I need your help to expose the truth.
And why would we help you with that?
Because the only way to save yourselves is by taking down the real threat. If we don't work together, we're all going to end up behind bars or worse.
The trio moves to a more secluded corner of the warehouse, their conversation low and secretive.
Ragul and Sig stumbled upon a hidden operation involving corrupt officials, and they were targeted for what they knew. We can't let those people get away with it.
Clyde and Emily consider her words, realizing the gravity of the situation and the danger they face from the corrupt individuals Sarah describes.
What's the plan, Detective?
First, we need to help Ray Girl escape and find Sig. They're the keys to exposing the truth. Then, we gather evidence and bring down those who are truly responsible.
Sarah, Emily, and Clyde return to the safe house. Sarah unlocks Ragul's room and helps him to his feet.
You're really doing this.
We have a common goal now. Let's get you out of here.
They escort Ragul to a nearby vehicle, and Sarah gives him directions to find Sig. Once he's on his way, Sarah turns to Emily and Clyde.
We've got work to do. Our enemies are powerful and cunning. We need to stay one step ahead.
The trio begins to hatch a plan to expose the conspiracy, using their unique skills and resources to bring those responsible to justice. As sirens wail in the distance, they embark on a perilous journey to uncover the truth, knowing that their lives and freedom depend on it. Sarah, Emily, and Clyde delve deep into the underground network of informants, trying to gather information about the corrupt officials and their conspiracy. The city's dark underbelly becomes their hunting ground as they discreetly question contacts and allies they've established over the years. As the days turn into weeks, they begin to piece together a troubling picture of the conspiracy. Sarah shows them confidential documents, revealing the extent of corruption within the city's government and law enforcement agencies. Emily and Clyde realize they're up against a formidable and ruthless enemy.
These people are more dangerous than we thought.
But we can't back down now. We owe it to Sig and Ragul, and we owe it to ourselves.
Sarah leans in, her expression determined.
We have to find concrete evidence to expose them, something that will put these corrupt officials away for good.
The trio arranges a secret meeting with an anonymous source deep within an abandoned building. A mysterious figure stands in the shadows.
I've got what you need to bring them down, but it won't be easy. You'll need to infiltrate their inner circle.
We'll do whatever it takes. Just tell us where to start.
The mysterious figure hands them a flash drive containing crucial evidence and information about an upcoming clandestine meeting of the corrupt officials.
Be careful, they won't hesitate to eliminate anyone who threatens them.
With the information from the flash drive, Emily, Clyde, and Sarah meticulously planned their infiltration of the secret meeting. They disguise themselves as members of a cleaning crew and gain access to the venue. As the meeting progresses, they silently record evidence of corruption, blackmail, and illegal activities. They witness high-ranking officials discussing plans to silence Ragul and Sig permanently.
We've got them.
Let's get out of here before they realize what we've done.
They slip away undetected, their evidence securely stored. The corrupt officials remain oblivious to the threat they now face. So, back at their safe house, they meticulously organize the evidence, preparing to expose the conspiracy. They contact trusted journalists and law enforcement officers who are not part of the corrupt system, and together they devise a plan to release the incriminating information to the public.
This is our best chance to take them down, once and for all.
It's time to end this.
For Sig, Ragul, and justice.
The plan is set in motion, and the trio embarks on a dangerous journey to expose the truth, putting their lives on the line to bring the corrupt officials to justice and ensure the safety of their friends. As the evidence goes public, the city erupts in chaos, and the hunt for the corrupt officials intensifies. With their evidence in the hands of trusted allies, the tension among Sarah, Emily, and Clyde intensifies as they wait for the scandal to unfold in the media. The safe house feels more like a pressure cooker, with suspicions growing by the day.
We should stay hidden until the storm settles. It's not safe out there.
You seem awfully eager to keep us cooped up, Detective.
What are you suggesting, Sarah?
Sarah's demeanor suddenly changes, and she steps back, revealing a hidden gun.
I'm suggesting that your usefulness has run its course.
Before Emily and Clyde can react, Sarah opens fire. Bullets fly through the room, forcing them to dive for cover.
She set us up.
Clyde and Emily return fire, creating chaos in the small safe house. Bullets punch through walls and furniture.
You were never on my side.
The gunfire subsides, leaving the room in disarray. Sarah is wounded but not incapacitated. She makes a desperate run for the exit.
We can't let her get away!
They chase after Sarah, but she disappears into the dark streets of the city. Despite their injuries, they're determined to bring her to justice for the betrayal. Emily and Clyde pursue Sarah through the labyrinthine streets, their breath visible in the chilly night air. Sirens wail in the distance, and their former ally becomes a slippery target.
You'll never catch me.
Sarah rounds a corner, and a police car suddenly screeches to a halt in front of her. Detective Sarah Collins raises her hands in surrender, realizing that the corrupt officials she once protected have abandoned her.
Put your hands on your head and get on the ground.
Sarah reluctantly complies, knowing that she's cornered.
Justice will be served, Detective.
Sarah sits alone, her face filled with regret, as the evidence she helped collect is used to convict the corrupt officials. Emily and Clyde, though still fugitives, have finally exposed the truth and cleared their names.
I thought I could save this city.
As the weight of her actions sinks in, Sarah realizes the true cost of her betrayal. The cityscape is aglow with the truth finally coming to light. Emily and Clyde, still on the run but now armed with the evidence they need to exonerate themselves, disappear into the night. They remain fugitives, but with a newfound sense of purpose as they continue to seek justice and protect their friends, Sig and Ragul. The city is now on the path to recovery, and the corrupt officials who once controlled it now facing the consequences of their actions. Sig and Ragul have been on their own perilous journey to recover from their injuries and find the elusive Emily and Clyde. In their search, they stumble upon a hidden hideout that appears to have been abandoned.
This place seems familiar, Ragul.
Yeah, it does. I can't put my finger on it, though.
As they explore the hideout, they discover clues that reveal the hideout's true owners. Old photographs of military comrades, a forgotten uniform hanging in a closet, and letters exchanged during their time in the service.
Wait a minute, Sig. These are our friends from the military. Look, it's Emily and Clyde.
How'd we forget them?
And the memories come flooding back as they reminisce about the camaraderie they shared during their service. They recall missions, laughter, and the bonds they once had with Emily and Clyde.
But why did they kidnap us, Ragul? There's got to be more to this story.
I don't know, but we need to find them and get the whole truth. They must have had their reasons.
Sig and Ragul, armed with the newfound knowledge about their forgotten friends, begin their own search for Emily and Clyde, determined to uncover the mystery behind their actions. They move through the dark streets, following the trail of secrets and betrayal. Sig and Ragul reach out to their own underground network, connecting with allies who can help them track down Emily and Clyde. They are determined to find the missing pieces of the puzzle, even if it means confronting their former friends. Sig and Raggle's investigation leads them to an undisclosed safe house where they confront Emily and Clyde, who are shocked to see their old comrades.
Sig, Raggle, it's you.
Tell us everything, Emily. We found out about our military days together. Why did you kidnap us?
Clyde and Emily exchange worried glances, realizing that their past actions have come back to haunt them.
We need to know the truth, and you owe us that much.
It's complicated. We didn't want to do it, but we were forced into a situation we couldn't control.
We never wanted to hurt you too.
A former friend sit down, and Emily and Clyde finally reveal the full extent of their involvement with the corrupt officials, their past betrayals, and their efforts to expose the conspiracy.
So you've been fighting against them all along?
We understand now. We'll help you bring them down.
The four of them form an unlikely alliance, combining their strengths and resources to expose the corrupt officials who have remained in power despite the evidence against them. Their joint mission for justice and redemption begins as they work together to uncover the full truth, exposing the corruption that has plagued their city for far too long. Several months pass, during which Sig, Raggle, Emily, and Clyde work tirelessly to expose the corrupt officials. Their efforts bear fruit, and the criminals are brought to justice. The city begins to heal, and the truth prevails.
It's time to go home, Raggle.
I couldn't agree more, Sig.
Sig and Raggle arrive in their respective home states. They're welcomed with open arms by their families, who have anxiously awaited their return. The warm embrace and joyous reunions fill the air.
I miss you all so much.
I'm home.
Sig gathers with his family at their rural Kansas home, surrounded by the familiar sights and sounds of the heartland. They prepare a bountiful Thanksgiving feast, giving thanks for Sig's safe return and the chance to be together once again.
Can't believe I'm back on the farm.
The Ragall family celebrates Thanksgiving in the cozy Iowa farmhouse, sharing stories and laughter as they create lasting memories together. In both locations, the families gather around a beautifully set table, laden with a delicious Thanksgiving spread. Sig and Raggle raise their glasses, expressing their gratitude and love for their families.
I can't thank you enough for your support and love during this difficult time.
And I'm grateful for our reunion. Let's never forget the importance of family.
As they savor the Thanksgiving meal, they share tales of their adventures and the friends they've made along the way, vowing to never forget what happened to them and the lessons they've learned. The past still lingers, but the warmth of their families and the spirit of the holiday fill their hearts with hope, reminding them of the importance of love, unity, and the power of truth. Amid the warm, familial atmosphere, Raggle enjoys the Thanksgiving feast with his loved ones, cherishing their presence after his long absence. The table is filled with laughter and gratitude. As the night deepens, Raggle's family begins to disperse, leaving him and his wife, Jessie, to clear the dishes. They share a quiet moment, grateful for their time together.
It's good to be home, isn't it?
More than you know.
Raggle and Jessie settle down on the couch, content and comfortable. But a sudden noise outside startles them. Raggle jumps up to investigate.
I'll be right back, Jessie. Just stay here.
As Raggle steps out, his heart sinks at the sight of a group of masked figures storming into the house. They overpower him and, with a chilling efficiency, take him captive. Jessie, terrified, watches her husband being dragged away, unable to comprehend what's happening. The intruders stage the scene to make it appear as if Jessie were responsible for Raggle's disappearance. Jessie manages to send a frantic message to Raggle's close friend, Sig, as the kidnappers leave. The message reads,
Sig, they took Raggle. I don't know who they are, but please help me find him. I'm innocent.
Sig is still at his family's Thanksgiving gathering, feeling the joy of reuniting with his own loved ones. His phone buzzes with the urgent message from Jessie, and his smile quickly fades as he reads it.
I have to help Raggle.
Before Sig can reply to Jessie's message, a loud crash echoes through the Kansas house, followed by the piercing screams of his own wife. Sig rushes into the living room to find chaos. His wife lies injured on the floor, and a group of masked assailants has infiltrated his home.
Sig, you're coming with us. If you ever want to see your family again, cooperate.
No, please, what do you want?
Back in Iowa, Jessie is left alone, uncertain of what will happen next, as Sig's reply remains unread on her phone. The unexpected turn of events leaves Sig and Raggle's fates hanging in the balance and their loved ones in dire peril. The mysterious organization, lurking in the shadows, has taken their next sinister move, and the search for the truth intensifies as the suspense deepens.